Yo, yo, yo. I think everybody knows I'm LA all day, Dodgers, SC, Lakers. I'm forgetting somebody. No, well, my football team is Frisco, so that's up north. But definitely want to say congrats to the Knicks. I was an honorary Knick for the playoffs this season. My big brother is a huge Knicks fan, and one of my other brothers as well. Let me bring him in real quick. Congratulations, bro. That was
thank you, brother.
Thank you. I don't even say that was a hell of a not only a series, but a playoffs in general. The last time I saw something that damn hot was with the Lakers of 01 when we just literally blazed through the season. And if it wasn't for AI with that one, we would have been undefeated. But y'all went on that hell of a run of 13 straight.
Same thing. One loss.
Fucking 30. Like, goddamn. That was a hell of a game to watch in person. I'm glad I was home and able to watch that and catch it with my brother. I'm a huge sports fan. So anytime, I can remember 0.5 with Derek Fisher against the Spurs, and I can remember the shot that Kobe made over Phoenix Suns. I think that was 07, even though we got smacked after that. But you just have these memories of where you were when these things happened. To be there in a crowded room of fans. I was rocking my Laker jersey. I ain't gonna lie. I was rep my LA, but to see that in person, that was a hell of a game there. Hold on, we got one of our fellow gentlemen in the building. Where's my doorbell at? Sorry guys, I know I've been away for a minute trying to find where all my stuff is at. Where'd we go? Put all my stuff at. Where's my doorbell? Here we go.
I was gonna say, if you can't find the doorbell, I'll just kick the door in.
Get in.
We're about to have to. That was about to have to happen. I was like, hey, I'm on a couple hours of sleep and just trying to wing it. Miguel normally has all this ready for me when I jump on, so I had to backtrack and have to remind myself of how to do everything.
I hear it's pretty involved. I hear there's a lot behind the scenes. I just get to sit here and look pretty while press all the buttons and everything.
It's not that involved, but it is.
Criticize you when you don't get it right.
Watch everything. You gotta pay attention when somebody comes in. You gotta make sure all this is going well over here.
Yeah.
So, but,
do you have multiple screens?
No, just the one. But
okay. I don't know how anyone on just one screen. I don't know.
I can't concentrate without two screens. It's too much.
At least two screens.
Yeah.
Yo. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Thank you for hanging out with us. Waiting on Prop, and I don't know if any of the rest of the guys are joining us, but I left it open for anybody that wanted to come in that had a link. I'm thankful that Prop it only took him a month to finally catch up with the drama. I'm like, bro, you can't just give me 2 hours? Damn.
I forgot the movie now.
But him and Jedi Kid they will love to call me at 6 a.m. just randomly throughout the week. I'm like, I know I work around the clock, but I'm not up every damn morning. And these fools just because they're on the East Coast, they'd be quick to call me and just be like, hey, what up, Cal? I'm like, good morning.
Everybody's got that friend that calls them early. I'm like, what you doing?
I got three. Like,
I'll let you go. Like, well, shit, I'm up now.
Yeah, all three of them love to call me. I'm like, it's 6 a.m. in Cali, right? Oh, I thought you'd be up. Not all the time.
See, I'm used to dealing with Renz, and so Renz, the second I wake up, I'm like, Renz and I are talking, and he's on, of course, the other side of the world. So
right.
Yeah, when it comes to time zones,
don't disturb for the most part. When I'm at work, I don't. I leave it on. I'm home, but it's just funny when you wake up and you just like miss call. What makes y'all think I'm really up right now?
No one calls me unless it's an emergency.
What up, man? What's going on? I'm bummed as hell that I missed that discussion. I was really trying to get on with you guys, and I hit Gio a couple days ago. I was like, yo, when is this discussion happening? He was like, that was last week. I was like, damn, okay, I full on missed it. So I'm going to have to go and catch that replay, but appreciate you coming through, Feezy. Look forward to, I believe, is it next month that you're coming down? Did I get to hang out with you? I think you'll be in town next month, so keep me posted. My brother from another mother, we got Philly in the building. What's up, man? I know him and Bloomer are going on at noon my time for Philly show. So check that out after you guys get off of this with us. Yeah, for real. Renz is, I think he must have us all in one damn button because of all the people he hits, I can't see him just going down a whole list. He's got an instant button that just shoots all
I have custom group.
I like to think that my Renz encounters are customized just for me. You know, I like to think so. But we talked a lot about records. For instance, Port Hempley.
Nice.
This one.
Oh, I gotta get that. I really like that. That stood out for me when I saw that movie. That soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack was probably the best part of the movie. If I'm being absolutely honest.
Good.
You know,
I'll be honest. I fell asleep on a lot of it, so I gotta revisit it.
it's a really good. I mean, it's Ludwig Göransson.
July. Okay.
And Ludwig.
He's the next month.
Oh, nice Gatefold.
Good morning, Marcos. My man is in the building, and also appreciate Marcos for getting me my man bat in one piece. I'm praying that I don't have a broken wing because I've seen a lot of guys have broken wings show up. So
Broken Wing? That's a great song.
Oh, nice little segue there. Okay, look at you. Got you.
Did y'all see this one?
I did not see the movie.
I didn't care for the movie. It was kind of like, but the sound. I do remember the score being cool.
Yeah, the score is like John Carpenter by way of Tubular Bells by way of Goblin. It's
oh damn, I like all of that. So
yeah, so it's pretty great.
Try me.
So I'm unboxing it live here. So we're about to get it in. I'm just waiting. Oh, I'm sitting here talking. My man's been sitting here. I should give him another 3 weeks of sitting since he took so damn long to catch this damn movie for me. My man.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, player?
Yeah.
Hey, X, I need you to say something.
What would you like me to say?
Okay. Woo, I gotta make sure my headphones is working, bro. You know my audio be working. Dog, you kind of scared me because when I just said you to say something, you paused. I'm like, oh, I can't hear him. Yes, man. Man, I watched that movie. I told you I was gonna be ready.
Thank you for not calling me at 6 a.m. this morning. I appreciate that.
Only because I got up early yesterday. I'll get you back tomorrow. Give you every other day, son. Yo, I do want to say, man, I also like to think that the messages from Renz are personal. I heard that in the background. He does say something about Spawn. Mine are customized. He'll send me something. Okay. He'll say something about Spawn. So I think your theory about the one button push, I don't think it's so, bro. I think Renz has got more times on his hands than most mortals.
Oh no, I think he can just multitask like no one's business because he has a way of making you feel special. He really does. Really does.
I feel like I got to make him producer on all our shows, dude. Producer credit.
Renz is something else. But Prop, how are you? How's the duck? I mean, how are you?
Dog, you know what's crazy? I had okay, let's clarify that because y'all might feel like that's a pausable moment. It's not. He's talking about an actual duck. Yo, X made a face, man. People do crazy things with ducks. He's talking about the duck from Batman Returns that I'm supposed to be. Not supposed to be. Ooh, what an ugly word that came out of my mouth.
Oops.
A Batman Return penguin duck that I am 3D printing. But I thought I had bad news for you yesterday, man. My printer for the first time, I got a newer printer that's it's just a lot easier to use. Actually, for the first time ever, the nozzle got stuck. It wasn't feeding the filament, bro. I thought it was out of business, man. And it's been years since I fixed one that I almost was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop, man. This is the end of Prop Wiz. But I did the whole thing with computers. When you restart, I used to work IT, by the way, gentlemen, and my go-to technique is just restart your computer. I restarted the printer, and it worked, man. So we're back in business, man. Long story short.
Cool. Congrats.
Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying?
I want to
do what you will with that info.
Give a huge shout out to Second Brother. It's officially his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday! If you see this, bro.
That's one of the best dudes I've ever come across. Not only in the community, but just in general. That dude is one of the most genuine dudes I've ever come across.
Genuine.
as I said when I saw him back in January, I was at this dude let me stay not only myself but my man Tony and Aaron's little drunk ass 5 a.m. and we would have stayed there if I didn't have to get up so I could get to DC later that morning. But yeah, he just kept pulling out bottle after, and I'm not talking about like brand new big bottles of just liquor just kept on flowing out. And so I remember one time he pulled out a bottle of a brand new bottle of Hennessy. And I was like, you got some Hypnotic? I don't know why I went back to my 20s. And he was like, shit, came out with a fresh bottle of Hypnotic. Yeah. I was like, yo, Aaron, you ever had an Incredible Hulk? Oh, what? Yeah. Incredible Hulk jumped on his ass. He was done.
Hulk smash?
Man, smashed his ass for real. He was sitting there. it was Confessions of Aaron. I love my girl.
For real. Hey, I wouldn't be a man if I didn't pause that. I gotta pause that one, bro. Smash that ass for real.
He was going out of context. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, man, good dude, bro.
Legion of Renses, all lead by Super Rens. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it.
You know,
man,
I think that actually makes more sense that there's more than one.
Young Steve,
Cologne,
good to see you. See, Marco's gotta go. Okay, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming through as always, and I'll let you know on the results of the piece. Definitely looking forward to getting this out the box. So I've been with this for years to finally come in. So
yeah.
But my man, you got access. Feel free to jump on if you want to. My dude from good old Texas. But you're not from Texas, so I know you're not.
As the last night.
I thought he was from overseas.
So, no, he's in
Texas,
Dallas, if I remember correctly. But positive vibes is always big, bro. Appreciate you coming through. And Feezy again, like I said, looking forward to seeing my man. And I think it's the weekend after San Diego. So he's originally from New Orleans, that's true, but I believe he's
okay.
He lives in Dallas, but he is originally from New Orleans. And trust me, this dude stays sending me food. First off, I just got home from New Orleans and I can't wait to get back.
Oh man.
Right.
Dog, did you try the seafood omelet I told you about? Did I tell you about this?
You didn't tell me about that because I probably
my lord, bro. I'm the opposite of you. But I count on people like you. If somebody gives me a good idea, I don't try new stuff, man. But
the first restaurant I went to was so good. It was the last restaurant I went to on the way back. I literally went there straight from the airport and had to hit it before I went to back to the airport. I got there Thursday, and the way I read their brunch menu, it said Friday through Sunday. But for whatever reason, in my head, I saw Sunday through Friday. And so being Thursday, I was like, oh, let me get these grits. And she was like, yeah, that's for the weekend. I was like, damn. I was like, so after we ordered several dishes, and they were all good. I think my mashed potatoes was the only thing that I didn't care for. Otherwise, everything else was great. And I was like, are you working Sunday? Because put me down for reservation, 11 a.m. As soon as you guys open, I'll be back. So definitely set that up. All right, well, let's jump. I'm gonna start with this unboxing, but let's get in this discussion. The drama pause. Let me pull this up.
Drama. When did that come out? Because that was a hot minute ago.
2 years ago.
It wasn't that long ago, man. I stopped
so damn long and shit. I forget what was that. End of March, I think, early April. Something like that, I think. I can't remember when it dropped, but
yo, what's up, Win Man? By the way,
nothing much, brother. I'm good.
Right.
I'm happy.
He ain't good. He on cloud fucking 9 right now.
Yeah,
the Knicks just won the first time in 53 years. I'm surprised that man's sitting down right now. He should be on the roof.
Yeah, man. I was 10 when they last won.
My God.
So I'm old.
My lord, yo.
That was 73.
Wow.
It was the Wu-Tang performance, man.
Yeah, we brought him back.
All right,
bro.
The drama. I know several people saw this and automatically jumped to conclusions, thinking it was another rom-com.
I never would have seen this unless you mentioned it, because to me it didn't look like a romantic comedy. Like, I thought it was just going to be a drama, you know.
Yeah.
And
it had A24.
So yeah.
So it was going to be something weird.
Yeah, anything that A24 is behind, I'm usually on board with. And because, and I've said this many times, because I have AMC A-list, the barrier for entry for movies for me is so low. Because normally you see a movie, you're like, ooh, do I want to spend $25 to watch this movie?
Right.
And, you know, every movie being $25, but for $27 a month, I can watch 16 movies a month. And so just by looking at the poster for this film and knowing, you know, that A24, I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, I'll go see this. Why not? You know, again, low barrier for entry. I like both actors. And I had no idea what the movie was about. I hadn't seen the trailer for it. The only thing I could go off of was the poster. And I'm like, all right, something clearly is going to happen in this film. Some stuff went down. Let's see. And to say that the movie went places that no one in the audience thought it was going to go. That everyone was genuinely surprised at the direction and that it went. And then it's like being in a speeding car that's heading towards a tree. And the audience is yelling the whole time, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. We can see what's about to happen. We can see them making all the wrong decisions. Yeah. And the people on the screen, of course, are gonna make the horrible, horrible choices and see it through to conclusion. And that's what I absolutely loved about it. It was such a surprising film.
It was a train wreck that I couldn't get enough of.
And it's funny.
Just digging a hole. It's like, you're making it worse, fool.
Yes.
You're making it worse.
It's definitely a scream at the screen classic.
Yes.
It had me like, what are we doing, folks? Like, what are you actually? I mean, it's so many of those moments. It's like, okay, you threw us a nice left curve. I see where this is gonna go, and it's like, oh no, we got more curves coming, baby.
It's like, if you would just pump the brakes, we could fix this and move on. No, okay, no. And because it's a bunch of adults trying to rationalize and come up, you know, with a rational conclusion, they're trying to put everything in a nice, tidy box. And the more they try to do it,
let me stop you right there, Chris. And because you speak so eloquently, and that's why I love when you go deep dive into things. Just give us a synopsis of what.
Unlike us dummies over here,
you won the synopsis award because you speak so well.
And again, this is a spoiler discussion, so if you feel the need to go into deep details, that's fine. But give us, you know, because we all know what's going on. So give anybody who hasn't seen this yet, that's listening, from jump to end. And then, like I said, from there we can start going through specific scenes of the film and things like that.
Okay. So it is a romantic comedy. It's guy meets girl, and they form a beautiful, beautiful relationship. It's very romantical, and they decide to get married. And so we follow them as they are pulling together. The day is upon them. They're pulling together all their wedding plans, and the bridal party decides to start sharing secrets. They're drinking a bit of wine, and they decide to share some secrets. You know, they're feeling good. They're feeling very cozy with each other, and they ask, what's the worst thing you've ever done? And they're all sharing the worst thing they ever done. And the bride, played by Zendaya, the bride, she shares the fact that she almost...
Real quick, before you go, give us what everybody else said.
Oh, okay. So one of the
actually, and real quick, so let me also play. Race is not necessarily a huge factor in this, but it is an underlining current of the movie. Like that, it does play a part of the movie. So when he is talking about the party, like they're at their they were there at their tasting, for what was going to be on the menu. It was Zendaya, who we know is interracial, white and black. Pattinson, Caucasian. His best man is a black man who is married to a white girl. And And the white girl is really the one who actually pushed this narrative. Like no one else was into this except for her. She was the one pushing for this to happen. Whereas the husband was like, no, I don't want to do that. And she basically punked him, was like, well, if you don't do it, I'm gonna tell yours anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, and the one that she says, she says that she locked a neighborhood kid who had special needs, a neighborhood kid in a abandoned like RV or an abandoned trailer or something out in the woods.
Yeah.
And then was so scared because the kid started screaming when she locked him in there that she just ran away and didn't tell anybody. So the whole neighborhood is out there looking for this kid, and they found him, yes, but that was the worst thing that she had ever done. And then of course they decided to move on to what did the husband do?
I don't remember.
The husband, a dog came to attack him and his previous girlfriend before his wife, and he used the girlfriend as a body shield, and put her between him and the dog.
Yep. It's all coming back to me. And then we get to what was Robert Pattinson's the worst thing he ever did? Oh, God.
Pattinson, they kind of glazed over his, but he basically, because he didn't deep dive into his, but
I felt like he lied.
It did come across that way, like he just kind of made something up because he really didn't give too much of his, but he said he cyberbullied a kid so bad in I don't know if it's grade school or high school, but the family had to leave and move away. Okay. It was that bad that he had cyberbullied someone.
And the fact that we feel like, he did feel like he kind of made it up on the spot, which is what any rational person would do. Let's face it, anybody who asks you, what's the worst thing you've ever done? They don't have your best intentions at heart. And you certainly don't tell them the worst thing you've ever done. At best, you tell them the third worst thing you've ever done. Because there's secrets for a reason.
Yes.
That's the lesson I took from the movie, actually.
There's secrets for a reason.
Never do that.
My name is low-key for a reason. If I do a crime, I'm doing it by myself because I know I'm not going to tell on myself.
Yeah.
I would never incriminate me. So...
But the fact that they're like, oh, let's start sharing these things because we feel like we can trust each other. Now, of course, when they get to Zendaya, the bride she mentions that she had planned to do a school shooting. And she didn't do it, mind you. She didn't actually go forward with it. She didn't actually, execute it. But she had planned to do it. And if anyone's seen the film, she can't, she's deaf in one ear, and the reason she's deaf in one ear is because she had an accident with a firearm. When it went off, it blew out one of her eardrums. But her big thing was she had planned a school shooting, but did not actually do the school shooting.
But I want to point out and clarify, it was made more complicated by the fact that she planned it all the way up to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I first thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, she planned it, she didn't do it. But then when you hear how intricate the plan was, how far she went, I could see it being more of a problem than low key. Because low key, almost with the way you presented it, almost sounded like it wasn't that bad.
No, well,
before you said the detail, you didn't tell me the detail of what happened.
The thought of it wasn't that. It was obviously it's a fucked up thought to have in your head.
Yeah.
But compared to everybody else at that table that did some of the most despicable things you could think of, a man put a woman in harm's way to protect himself from a dog when you're supposed to be the man and take that hit, right? This girl literally locked a mentally ill child and disabled child in a closet in an abandoned RV, left him in the woods, and then went home and just said nothing. Had the whole city doing a search party for this kid and was like, I don't know where he is. And mind you, the coolest thing was, she by far was the most despicable character in this whole movie.
That's the one that had me screaming at the screen.
She started all this shit.
She had, when man said you scream this, she was the one that had me screaming at the TV, bro.
Yeah, the other thing it just occurred to me was, they show you
what's going on.
Zendaya's her character's life and how horribly she was bullied.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
and then that maybe that ties into the shit that the husband made up about cyberbullying someone, you know. But
now, another piece, he was from the UK, so
right,
you know, they don't have the firearm aspect of our country.
Pandemic.
So like I said, there's all these little intricate little details of how people's perspectives will be looking at certain things. But
that kind of surprised me, right? Like that scene kind of, when he was talking to his friends about it, it was a moment where it almost felt like the movie was about that, just for a split second, because it was so, they did such a good job explaining that, even that what you said about him being from the UK, and how the perspectives were kind of different, and even how the girl reacted to it. As much as I disliked her and her reaction, you know, her connected it to her.
She said
family
her
member.
was her cousin was shot and paralyzed by a school shooting. So she had that family connection to it, but again, she completely negated the fact of what you did. This girl said she had a thought. Now, granted, she went through the steps. She had manifestos. She was an army brat that was left by her. She was a latchkey kid. Her dad was always gone. We don't see the mother until at the wedding, at the reception of the wedding. So we never even saw where the mother was the whole time. She had her dad's rifle. That was the firearm she used to blow her eardrum out. So she was out in the backyard, had full access to that. She was badly bullied for being, you know, a biracial kid. They were in the bayou, right? They were in Louisiana. So if I remember right. So there was all these intricate details as to why what happened, but literally the whole movie does a 180 on itself and turns against her, and now everybody like, her fiance was in such love. Like, this man was fumbling over himself to make this love bombing speech for her at the wedding with the reception. And even his boy was like, damn, you want to say all that? Like, you sound like a punk. Like, you're doing the most right now. To the point where he goes back and deletes several other things.
Right.
Because he got to the point where he was like, okay, this ain't true. This ain't true.
Well, you know what? But there was a performative. In fact, that word was used, right, when they were practicing the dancing. She wanted to be more organic. His speech was performative. He had to get it right. The wedding was performative. Even, I say, the girl's anger, because even though her cousin was affected by one, it was real hard to tell whether she was being passionate, you know, where her passion was coming from. I say that to say, because there was a portion of the movie that I felt like, is it Zendaya? I jack up her name. Zendaya. She became someone who spoke out against that kind of violence. And her turn, to me, was more organic. You know what I mean? Like that's how intricate the movie was. Like, that was the lesson I took from the movie. You know what I mean? Like, I knew we were going to be talking about relationships on the show, but what I took was how real she was. Like, she went from planning one to slipping into this role where it seemed like she was more at home. She was more respected. You know, the people weren't bullying her. She was more at home.
Once she found a community, because if I remember right, there was, the reason she didn't officially go through with it was because there was a school shooting in a nearby school, and the emotional drag that hit the whole school with, like, everybody, it just hit everybody like a wave of emotions. And once she was able to cry and then meet like-minded individuals, and they all ended up with this anti-gun, you know, club that they created, and she got friends out of it. Then she realized, this is wrong. This is not what I need. And then she actually started to, you know, make real friendships moving forward. But even remember, she had no, like, her fiance was like really her first boyfriend, and she's in her 30. Even the matron of honor, is it maid? I always forget. Matron is married, so matron of honor is her fiance's best friend's wife. That wasn't even her friend. It was a friend of a friend. So she didn't have a real friend to even be her own matron of honor.
That's right.
So, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like Yeah, they tied in the thing about the other shooting, but I think that could have been anything. It suddenly, someone was like, "Hey, I'm not going to bully you. What are your thoughts on this?" And it could have been anything.
Yeah.
And that kind of, opened her up to like, okay, I'm not being persecuted here. It could have been like, "Hey, you want to come to the soccer game with us?"
Right.
It could have been anything. It just so happened that was that school shooting. And then, yes, she became, really dug into that sort of scene of, nonviolence and non-gun proliferation, all of that kind of stuff. So that was kind of a nice twist on what she had planned. But it seemed like her fake matron of honor friend, like, went way beyond, oh, that's fucked up, to like, I can't ever forgive you for even thinking about doing something like that,
Right.
She definitely made it into more of a thing, I would say. And it almost felt like she was deflecting because her thing was pretty terrible.
Yes.
And it's almost like she's like, "Hey, let's circle back to your thing. Because your thing is, oh my God, that's terrible." It's like, actually, wait, your thing is actually worse than my thing. My thing could have been worse than your thing. My thing turned into a good thing, a positive thing. Yeah. Your thing, you still did
really hurt somebody.
This kid.
Exactly. Right.
And that's the part that people are glazing over. And I like that, they do mention that Robert Pattinson, being British, she's like, we don't have these mass shootings like y'all do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's almost, sadly, the fact that it's so commonplace that we have mass shootings that the audience is like, well, no, she didn't do it. She didn't actually go through with it. B, okay, she thought about doing it. Well, if we never have those kinds of situations ever in this country, then I think it would be far more shocking. Sadly, it's less shocking because it's so commonplace that, oh, she thought about doing this, but she didn't do it. Okay, well, it's not that bad. When in reality, even the thought of it should be absolutely horrifying. And I think that's where Robert Pattinson's character is trying to wrap his head around it, where he's like, wait, we don't contend with this on a weekly basis. In the States. So that's why he's really struggling with it. I think if he had been an American character, he probably would have given her far more grace.
Right.
And I think that's just really good, writing, the fact that, culturally, being from a different country, he's like, I don't get it. And that's what I'm really stuck on, is me trying to wrap my head around this. And it's everyone
touch on that real quick with the fact that you said culturally. This role was technically written for a white woman as that role. Zendaya just put herself out there and happened to get it. So the element that she was biracial, that just worked itself greatly into the story, that they put it that way. So it wasn't even supposed to be an aspect of the movie until they got her as an actress for that role. So that just added that other element to it. Continue, Chris, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh no, absolutely. The layers of complexity of this, and the fact that everyone is trying to make sense of it, but they're also trying to stay on their own high horse. Like, everyone's on their own high horse. You have the couple, you have Pattinson and Zendaya, they see their DJ, and they like, oh my God, is that our DJ? And is she smoking crack? Meth or something. It's like, oh my God. And then they choose to confront her about it. It's like, why does this matter? Why does this, unless you think this is clearly not affecting her ability to do it, but because you're on your high horse, and I believe the film is set first in New York and then it's in Boston, so I can see why they're on their high horse, because that's what we do here. They're on their high horse, and they're like, should we confront her? It's like, why do you think you have this moral superiority to do this and to confront this person in this way and handle the situation that you did? And again, it's one more thing where it's kind of like, the key to being an adult is minding your business. And they did everything except for that.
Right.
But you know what? It's so weird, because when I was watching it, it was hard to determine who was wrong at any given time. It was just a level of how extreme something was. You know what I mean? Because I can imagine having a conversation about my DJ smoking crack is cool. But then at a certain point, you're right, the high horse, the how far are you willing to take that, or what you're willing to do? Because Zendaya's character entertained it at first, but then it was like, oh, y'all gonna fire? Is when it kind of shifted for her. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that going on, man. And even with Robert Pattinson's character was, man, I would see him overreact, but to me, I would have those questions as well. You know what I'm saying? Like how, like all the questions he asked, it felt annoying, I guess, when you're watching it, but it was like, nah, I think I would have every single one of those questions. I would have had the same question.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So
what made you stop?
There was blame all over the place. There was no good character throughout the whole movie.
Nobody goes unscathed.
So at the beginning of the movie, we see him. He walks into a coffee shop. He sees a pretty girl. She walks off. He sees what book she's reading. So he goes and does a quick Google search of Cliff Notes to see what's. So he started off lying off the top because when he first tried to approach her, first off, he hit her a bad ear. So he's trying to holler and she completely ignores him. And he thinks she's just getting the cold shoulder, not knowing she's deaf in his ear. So he walks, and he is like literally scampering, you know, like the biggest nerd you would ever come across. The fact that he even built up the courage to approach her was amazing in itself. He does work up enough courage to go back yet again. And then she's like, wait, what? Oh yeah, talking this ear, because this is the good ear. He's like, oh, okay. Proceeds to date her. And his whole intro into getting to know this woman is on a book he never touched.
Built on lies.
So when they finally get to their first date, she's like, well, what'd you think about the book? He's like, well, I never actually read it. So they started off on lies. The whole foundation was built on lies to begin with.
What's that quote, Chris, from that famous space opera?
Which, there are many quotes.
More lies.
Oh, lies, deceptions, every day, more lies.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, what was it, the line from the Bendu where he's like, once a secret is known, it cannot be unknown.
That's true. That's a good one.
There's a reason adults keep secrets, and that's something we don't usually know when you're younger. You think, you know, oh, telling the truth is, you know, adults want the truth. Even adults claim they want the truth. We don't want the truth.
They want the truth. Most people can't.
We really don't want the truth because we can't handle the truth. And the truth of the matter is that adult relationships are messy.
I feel like they made a movie about that. Was it Matrix?
Messy. They're very messy. Is the thing. But also they're delicate. Adult relationships are delicate. They're so delicate.
Yeah.
And they're based on what you know. It's based on what people put out there. And yeah, it's so you're curating in like real time, as opposed to, you know, your online persona where it's like, here's what I want you to know about me. Dating someone or being married to someone is literally you're curating in real time. You're trying to pick your words and pick and choose your battles and, you know,
right.
navigate all these different dynamics, but you're doing it in real time. So it's going to be messy as hell. So why the hell would you throw out secrets? These secrets. There are certain things certain things I personally will take to my grave. Never get it out of me. It's not going to happen. Sorry.
Life-altering secrets. Because the remainder of the movie, once he gets this realization, like, he doesn't know this woman no longer. He is fantasizing.
Well, he thinks that. Yeah.
He's fantasizing he's literally fantasizing the worst of the worst every time. He gets to the point where he's basically sickened by her and can't even perform in the bedroom when she's trying to get some. He's at that point, like, he can't get it up, right? So, but, and it's funny, so like, if you guys remember the details, I remember he had his dress shoes that were too tight. Yeah. He was constantly walking around with them, trying to get them to stretch out a little bit. Why not just go get a new pair of shoes? It's not like it was the day of the wedding. You had time to replace, but that's just his character. He's constantly trying to stretch things out to make things work, as opposed to fix them in real time.
And you pointed out something good, and X, you said it with how well it was written. You brought up his culture, where he was from, but really all the personalities was well done. Like nobody did anything out of character. You know what I'm saying? And dude, it was well done, bro. There was parts. So I'm out of I don't watch artsy movies as much as I used to. In fact, I can tell you about 6 years ago, I kind of just stopped. I watched one it was just too artsy. You know what I'm saying? And now that I do it for work, I have to grade those kind of, because most film students are turning in films that are artsy. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it was parts of these movies I was mad at low-key for giving me this homework assignment. It wasn't my kind of movie at parts until I finished it, dog. Like, it was just well written. And the things I didn't like, there was parts where I thought it was trying to be too artsy. And it might be that A24, because A24 actually has a very specific color grading, a specific style to it as well. Like, all of their movies have a look. So I think when I was watching it, I didn't know if that was forced or not, or is this the director? I'm not familiar with the director, you know what I'm saying? So that's me overthinking. All that to say, I was overthinking it when I was watching it, but when I finished it and got to the ending, bro, the ending was powerful. The fact that I was questioning, it was right, and then questioning who was it about, man? Because
let me interject on because I want you to hit this point. So at several points throughout the movie, they always had this. Well, at least she attempted. She always had this reset for them as it. One, was it him or her that played a song that would always bring them like back to a good place? She had a song that she would play for them as a couple that would always bring them back to like a zen moment where they had like a peaceful moment, right? Regardless of what it was, all the chaos going on, this will always bring them back to square one. But then she would also do a reset where she would be like kind of like a role play, right? As if they were just meeting each other. And at first that would work, but then in the midst of the chaos of all the nonsense going on in the movie, he couldn't even get past that. That wouldn't. But then again, as you're about to hit on, once they got to the end, and we gonna have to touch on this fucking wedding and reception, because that was
Well, actually, I wasn't even gonna talk about the end. I was actually gonna go to
the work aspect from his job. That was a train wreck in itself. Yeah, definitely need to touch on. I gotta look up the actresses. What the
I would. The last scene of the movie, though, they foreshadowed that way at the beginning of the movie.
Correct.
As something like, why don't we just do this thing?
Yeah.
You know, and because of all of this shit show that entailed, it wind up being the thing that happened.
Right.
You know?
Well, you know what? Another part of that too was she had all the ideas. Because low-key, you mentioned two of them, but she also had the making the joke when she pulled his pants down.
Yes.
All the techniques that was designed to reset or change the mood all came from her, except for one. You know what I'm saying? Which was still him using her technique. But that was the only time.
As a married man, coming up on 8 years come August, you have ebbs and flows, and you have moments where you just don't even want to look at the person, right? The fact that she had all these moments of levity, like my wife's more the goofy one, I'm the serious one. So, but you would have to do something dumb like that to get me to break, like pull my pants down, crack a joke or something like that, right? Yeah. Because I'm straight arrow. If my mind is on something, this is what I'm on, this is what I'm about. We'll fuck everything else on the sides. We here, right? But I like that she was always having moments that she was always trying to bring them back to a place of peace, as opposed to letting it fester and with the bullshit. So I appreciated that aspect of her character. What up, Blue? My man.
It's interesting because you were watching both characters try to work it out in real time. Like, okay, here's this thing. How do we get past this thing? And we have this deadline that we've set called a wedding.
Yeah.
How do we work? We've worked through things in the past. It's just how do we? And the audience gets to watch them try and fail in many cases. One step forward, two steps back, to work out how to move forward. And it's only through. It's like trial by fire. And by the end of it, they move forward, which is a beautiful thing to see. It's just getting there. They had to go through hell and back to get there.
But here's the crazy thing.
His best man was like, "Yo, you need to just bail on this."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
was that true? Because some of the things that flashes, I couldn't see what was real. Like sometimes they would show a flash or something. I couldn't tell was that something she was seeing.
Well, he always
happened in her mind, or did that actually happen?
He always had the fantasies of like the work. I remember she was in bed with the rifle cradled around in lingerie, cradled around the rifle. There was times he saw her as her child character. with the guns. He was just literally anything that had to do with guns, he just couldn't deal with. Remember, he threw
the coffee mug that he threw in the garbage.
But again,
that had a gun picture on it or some kind of funny.
Again, as a married man, if you do that, why would you just throw it away where she can automatically see it? I guarantee that's a mug that she wouldn't even think about.
Right.
Had you just taken it out and thrown it outside where she couldn't see it. But the fact that you specifically threw it out and it's on top of the trash, it's just another reminder.
You gotta bury that dirt.
But again,
again,
they did a good job of him, because when she found out, I thought that, but they did a real good job of their personality. Like, he was so distraught.
He was,
because it wasn't like it was a sneaky, I gotta throw it. It was a,
he just
get this out of here. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like he panicked. He's like, oh God, I'm triggered by this. Let me very quickly try to fix the problem.
But, he remember when she was
I think he did it for her.
True, but I think it was for him as well.
But I think he was scared.
Yeah, I think he was worried that
it.
she was going to see it and it was going to make her feel weirder or something. But I'm like, when I saw that, you're like, why are they writing stupidity into the character? But I have done something that's stupid.
Yeah.
So I would just put, y'all don't want to know what it was, but after I got called out,
I wouldn't say I don't want to know what it is. Now I want to know what it is.
Well, I mean,
but I feel you.
I'll tell you, because it ain't. I mean, but it's just like, all right. When I was a teenager, one of the rules was like, don't have girls in the house.
Oh yeah.
When my mom was like, when I'm not here, you can't have girls in the house. I had a girl in the house.
Of course.
And I grew up smart. You want to practice safe sex. Things happened. Instead of throwing something in the garbage, I flushed it down the toilet.
Oh.
Or so I thought I flushed it.
Did it come back up or did you?
Oh, it came back up.
Oh shit! At least I didn't plug up the plumb. I was like, because you got that plumbing bill plus the condom. That was a double thing.
And so my mom finds it, and I don't know this, and she's like, "Oh yeah, come downstairs. I want to talk to you for a minute." So we got to have this conversation about, this thing. And of course, my takeaway is, you dumbass, why didn't you just take it out and throw it in the garbage can out in the back of the house or whatever, instead of flushing it down the toilet where it could possibly come back up?
Right.
So you have this super embarrassing conversation with your mom. So people do stupid shit.
And you mentioned the fact that you were, you were a teenager when this occurred.
Yeah.
And going back to, Zendaya and what she had planned, she was a kid. Yeah. Kids do stupid stuff. That's what kids do. Kids, sometimes they don't grow out of it. But kids, that's what teenagers do, is really silly and sometimes damning things without thinking through the ramifications. How many times have we as teenagers done things? Thankfully, back then I didn't have social media because I didn't want to record. Why would I record any of that stuff that I did as a teenager? You do something wrong, don't record it.
Yeah.
But a teenager, how many mistakes do we make as teenagers? Teenagers. That is beautiful.
Oh my Lord.
That is
what's that from?
Beauty.
Dude, that is crazy.
This is the base for the Man Bat.
I love that color, that paint scheme on that.
Rust, yeah.
I'm a sucker for weathering. I'm a sucker for weathering, battle damage. I love that.
I got number 374 out of 1,000.
Wow,
that's the base.
That seems heavy.
I'd say a good 20 pounds. It's not. But trust me, if you start picking up some of these Prime 1 bases, those should hurt your back if you don't pick it up right. It's very solid, but it's not too bad.
I like the style of it too. It's not, pristine in shape.
Because as you get his body on it, it's as if he crushed it coming down to land on top of it.
Ah, okay.
So
telling a story.
Ooh, I wish I could get into. Oh, I wish I can get into statues. I really do.
No, you don't.
Bro, you don't.
No, you don't. Because something's got to go. If you get into that,
And unfortunately, nothing. I'm still in my vehicles. I'm still in my statues. I'm trying to pull back from figures and focus more on vehicles and statues. That's my goal moving forward.
Good luck with that.
And
I think I could do just vehicles and statues. As
Chris was saying, how we do dumbass shit as teenagers. As you guys brought the condom story, so one just popped in my head. Yeah. I was it's before I got married. I was living with a roommate, and that's when Low Key was doing his low key thing, right? Shit was that. I had a revolving door. Let's just say that, right? Yeah. And
what room did that revolving door lead into?
Well, I had a female friend come over, and she was supposed to be staying, which she did end up staying, but I was so out of it and didn't even really give a damn. I didn't flush it. I just threw it in the trash can. Right? And so she comes out and she's like, so what'd you do last night? I was like, I was here at the house. Why? She was like, you might want to learn to take your trash out before your new company come over. I was like, oh shit. Well, my bad. Well, so, but the funny thing about women, that kind of turned her on. That's, how that weird shit happens. But anyway, that was my fuck up. I should have play us fuck up too. So.
What weird stuff? Never mind. You gotta retell the story. I missed the part.
My thing is, so like, the saying, women don't ever want a man that another woman doesn't want.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So.
Oh yeah.
You know that kind of thing. So like the fact that she knew like I was somewhere else, that somehow that turned her on, even though she came out acting like she was really pissed about it, but that was more of a turn on kind of. Anyway, back to the drama.
That was some drama.
That's a whole nother discussion. That's a whole nother discussion. But since we're on sex now, he's so distraught. It gets to the point where he's at work and he asks, because it felt like he was in a supervisor role in that setting.
Yeah.
Yes.
He asked, I don't know.
That was hard. That was hard to watch.
He was the head guy kind of in that department.
Right. Because I think he was a professor at a college, if I remember correctly.
He was
or was it an editor?
Curator
at a museum or something.
Okay.
Yeah. In Cambridge. So
Cambridge. Well, Cambridge is a college, right?
Well, Cambridge has many colleges, Harvard being one of them.
Right. So that's why I had the professor aspect. I thought he was,
he might also be a professor too.
It could be, but I don't know if she was his secretary. But in some way or form, she was an employee that kind of worked under him.
Yeah.
And he started asking questions about what if your significant other, yada, 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 yada. And she gave her answer. And didn't he just break down crying or something like that?
Yeah.
Like he was so emotional.
Well, he knocked some stuff first.
Yeah.
It almost looked like a scary reaction. Like then he knocked the laptop or he knocked something off of the table.
Was it boots?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, look. Yeah, I had a lot of that going on back in the day. So she comes over to console him as he's literally breaking down, and it's an ugly scene. Like he's full on ugly man crying, breaking down.
Yeah.
He goes to console him, and the console turns into a hug that turns into a slight making out session. And the funniest thing is, it's a fine line because it's like she was into it, but at the same time, because of his position, was it work harassment / assault? You know what I mean? Like it was that fine line.
It was all of that.
Where she was technically with it, but at the same time, did she feel like she needed? Because let's be honest, she came across as like she said she cheated on her boyfriend.
Hey, she turned around. The way she did it, because I was thinking what you said, but the way she did it was like, okay, she's with it. Like I felt relief when she did that because up until that point, it was like, man, my boy's about.
He was like I said, she was about to be a rap. But at the same time,
he like rip her dress a little bit?
He did rip.
Yeah, which that's never a great sound.
well, there's a human element to it too, where he started and then stopped, right? Because she mentioned that, oh, you ripped my you ripped my dress. Why did you rip my blouse or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Right. So I do think she was with it, but then you got a moment where now she's rejected. I was worried about that too. It was such a human, bro. I'm telling you, when you're watching it, it was well written, dog, because that's how humans. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely like that, bro. I had a.
And I'm watching that, and I'm like, no, don't do this.
Man. Stop! Yes. You're making it hard worse.
To watch, it was all bad. Now, he catches himself because he did get to the point where the zipper had come down, and he was about to pull the pants down, and he caught himself in the moment. And they do, and then she does an immediate 180 and about face,
exactly,
right, where she did the but 3 seconds prior, she was all in. She flipped the skirt up,
all the way
arched over, right?
Had they gone through with it, she probably would have been okay with it. The fact that they didn't, now she feels foolish.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That part. So like I said, there were so many different elements in that one scene, like. But
so the other thing that it just spirals, because there's the scene where obviously the matron of honor or whatever,
the heifer, let's just call her. She was the bitch of the movie. She was the heifer of the.
She is so upset because she has a family member that's been impacted by school violence, by school shooting, right?
Mm.
He goes and tries to talk to her.
That was also an uncomfortable scene to watch.
Right, it's like, why? Why would you do that? Like, someone that you've never met, and it's just awkward, and like she's not trying to hear this stuff, and it was just another bad choice.
Yeah.
More drama.
Yeah. So ultimately I felt like he had the most character arc, right? Like it felt like an ensemble cast, or at least these two, and it probably still that way. But at some point, it started feeling like his movie, because if you think about it, she never changed. She told the story about her past. We saw her change, because she told the story on when she had this, but she was the same person in this movie the whole time. Whereas he was the one that kind of had any kind of arc where he was changing and reacting to that, becoming worse. Dude, all the way, I'm looking at the movie poster you got up, you know what I mean, with the black eye and stuff. It was like, bro, he was the villain, hero, everything in this movie. Oh, you got your mic is muted.
I said with the black eye, we're definitely going to touch on that, because that was
man, hilarious
how that all transpired.
Dude, but very, very human, bro. I had and I'm gonna be careful with the story because his was crazy. I've been on the opposite end where I had one of my female friends having a problem with her husband, and we had a falling out. So hopefully she don't hop on here and watch this, me telling this story. But she had an issue with her husband and cornered me, and she was that character. Came on to me, kissed me.
Oh yeah.
Dude, grabbed my pants, working at my belt, and I stopped her. This was one of my close friends, bro. So I ended up stopping her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure you did.
No. Well, there's more to it than that. Yo, this girl was a handful, bro. I don't want to tell all this. She was a handful. But no. I genuinely, it wasn't sexy, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had just gotten an argument with a man. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So I did stop her. She immediately called me gay.
Wow.
Which is,
well, nobody likes to be rejected, but
right. So then he turns around and puts it on you and rejects you for doing the right thing. That I'm telling you, life is a hell of a situation with the situation.
Yeah, dude.
I disagree with her methods, but okay.
Bro, she was calling me all kinds of names, but it was, I didn't care. I just took it like, yo, you hurt, and
right. Now
it is what it is, man. But
as opposed to him.
Yeah, I felt that scene. That's why I say that scene was so human. Again, different. There's differences.
Yeah.
But because even though she was the one that came on to me, when I said no, she also felt rejected. So we even had conversations later where it was like, why you did? She brought it back up. Why you didn't do it? Why is this? And had the nerve to tell me she would never give me a chance ever. It's like, bro,
I wasn't asking for a chance. You jumped on me.
That ship has sailed, baby.
Whatever it takes to make you feel good about the fact that you were rejected. You did something silly. You did something foolish.
Sometimes you gotta take the loss.
Right, and I was just trying to.
Been there,
I was just trying to save the relationship too. I knew.
Oh, that's amazing.
Damn.
Yeah, the artwork that they put into this is crazy. Abs, the ab crunch, detail on the back.
Wow.
Him breaking out of the jeans, tattered.
Damn, that's
one just actually scraped the mess out of my finger just now.
I was gonna say, be careful you don't poke an eye out.
Yeah.
Golly.
You know, Prof, it's funny that you mentioned that because I remember I've been to many different bars and restaurants and whatnot, but the number of women that hit on me, I'm flattered. I'm always flattered. But telling them no when I tell them, I'm like, oh no, thank you. The look on their face is always priceless. I don't think they're used to men telling them no in that kind of setting, where there's alcohol flowing and all this stuff, and you go up to a guy and he's like, oh no, thank you. And it's like, I'm sorry, did I hurt your feeling? You're almost offended that I told you no.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Women, they're hit on 1,000 times a day.
Right.
They're never, and women really rejected. So for that to happen to them, it's funny because as a man, you have to learn how to take rejection and just keep on going. Like, you can't take no for an answer, right? And even with that, there's a fine line because no means no, obviously. But then
don't make it rapey.
If you that part. But if you took every no as face value, you would never get past step one, right? Women are automatically no. They just do like left and right. That's automatic response. They're so used to it, right? So
no matter what they look like, no matter what their personality is, all of them get attention at some level.
Facts.
At high levels, you know what I'm saying?
That's a hell.
100%, man. Yo, and this girl, this chick is not ugly, bro. She was beautiful.
I believe
I'm not gonna lie. She was, but it is what it is, man. Huh?
Nothing. I said you got a number.
Yeah, I do. You have a better chance. I think she blocked me
backstage.
Man. Yo, but
I was gonna say we've already established that she's cray cray.
Right.
Dude. And
that's my type.
Now y'all done heard my music. Y'all done heard some of my politics, some of my views. She actually, we actually had a complete fallout, because she thinks that I support the old boy because I gave a balanced. I do try to play not all of them are racist.
Right.
I did something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just trying to keep the hate down. And bro, we ain't talked since then, man. 2017, 2016 when he was in the first time. But it is what it is, man. But anyway, this scene hit me where I could see it, and that was the first thing I saw her.
This feels like a big ass pork chop.
I was like, okay, he rejected. I was like,
yeah.
This feels like a big ass pork chop the way they wrap this up.
The wing?
It looks like a big ass pork chop.
Oh, you mean like a like a what do you call that big? Not a pork.
Yeah, steak.
It's like a hanger steak or no wait, what kind of steak?
What do they call that?
Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Which I have never had.
I love the tomahawk.
It's very good. If you go to a high-end restaurant, though, it's ridiculously overpriced. You can go to.
So you're talking like Chili's?
Yeah.
No.
You ain't getting no tomahawk.
I was gonna say they have tomahawks. That's amazing. You're gonna pay like $150
instead of $150 at a restaurant. You can go to the grocery store and get over the counter for like $40-$50 and season it and do it yourself. Much better on the value of it, but they are good. But we can continue this discussion. I just want to show you guys.
I was about to say, welcome to the Players Club, where we can go from the drama to Man Bat's wing immediately to food. It's season.
Oh, it's always gonna be about food. Me. I'm praying that these wings are not damaged because I've seen a lot of guys with damaged wings.
Really? Oh, I had wings last night. Food again.
Ooh, there you go again. Look at you.
Yeah, I had to have wings watching my Knicks. But I digress.
But so let's get to the reception. So they go
fire the DJ.
They fire the DJ. They have a new DJ that comes in late.
Yeah,
he's literally setting up as the reception is going on. As they have the wedding proceedings, they do go through with it because it was kind of like that fine line, like I'm ready to say no at any moment, but they begrudgingly go through with it.
Yeah,
because you can see stress on both sides going through it. Mm-hmm. They get to the reception. This is the first time we meet her father and mother. Dad does a toast. The heifer, the punk ass,
the friend, she stayed up at home.
Let's stop using that term because she was not a friend. Remember, she was never actually her. That was the best man's wife. They just happened to do her a favor. Like they were cool, but that clearly wasn't a friend. The way she turned on her too damn quick. Yeah. She gives a drunken ass speech herself, and the whole speech is talking shit the whole time about the bride. She never actually goes into details of stuff, but she touches on enough to the whole reception part. Everybody's looking around like, well, God damn, that's
the part that sucks, right? Because I knew she was gonna say something. I was hoping, oh my Lord, it was like when man said it, bro. You want to scream at it because I was hoping whatever she said, I knew what she was gonna dig, but I was like, hopefully the crowd don't notice. She's gonna say some subliminal stuff.
Right.
And it was like as soon as everybody started looking around, it was like, man, it was uncomfortable to watch, bro.
And she told some people.
Oh yeah. As what was uncomfortable as a black man was how much the husband was being punked. From the jump of the movie, remember she punked him to start this whole thing, the game to begin with. Oh well, if you're not gonna do that,
her husband.
Yeah. Her husband.
Yeah, he was
no time did he just take the reins and like, kill it, let it go, chill. He never just set her straight. Because again, regardless of how you feel, this is this woman's wedding day. All right, of anything, this is her day. This is not the day you can do this shit anytime after this. Put on a fake ass front, or just don't show up at all. I would have preferred that. Yeah. When you be drunk and get some punk.
Be drunk, yo.
Way she did.
But for the record, her husband, in the words of the great, well, I ain't gonna say the great. In the words of the oldest president, you ain't black. Biden said about if you don't. That's what the dude wasn't black, bro. He wasn't one of us, man. Well, I hate to be the one to tell you. You argue it.
Well, remember the story that he told about the worst thing he did? I think that goes to say a lot about his character, that he can't even, all right, we already know this is the kind of person that you are. We don't expect you to stand up to your wife.
Yes.
And to say, hey, this is my friend's wedding. You need to stop. He doesn't have that backbone, clearly. He just doesn't. He lacks a backbone. He doesn't have a spine. He's already proven it by telling the story of the worst thing he did, which is putting a girl, his girlfriend in front of a dog that was attacking to save himself.
Because we even tell, I couldn't even really tell how he felt about Old Girl School, the shooting story. You know what I mean? Like there was moments like, okay, he really, but I couldn't tell, was that his passion? Or was that his wife pushing it? It didn't seem like he cared about it as much. He was able to play his role at the wedding. Fine.
No, I think he was able to pull it together. I think if anyone, he was able to keep it together the most of all of them. It's just he stayed in his lane. When in reality, he probably should have, to step up and go, hey, I need to get help more because I'm the one who's really got it together of all y'all. Y'all are all freaking out. The husband's freaking out. The bride, the groom is freaking out. The bride's freaking out. The maid of honor or whoever, she's just an agent of chaos at this flipping point, like a liability. Why is she even here? Maybe you swap her out for somebody else, or just don't have one. Maybe, hey, Zendaya, your mom's here. Cool, have your mom, do. I don't know. Instead, this person does not have your best interest at heart. Why is she still even a part of this wedding?
Give me back.
She was the drama, bro. Remember, she got mad because she got fired from doing whatever extra stuff she was supposed to do for the wedding. Wasn't she tripping out about that?
Yeah.
I'm unboxing Doug, so trust me, I had food. I was gonna warm up. I was like, let me focus on this. I didn't want to be trying to get greasy hands or anything like that.
Fingerprints on.
Yeah, exactly. So trust me, I'm starving at the moment, but I will be eating once we get off. But thank you for bringing that up.
And then, of course, the employee that he messes around with, or almost messes around with, who feels slighted. Well, then her husband, of course, who's the jealous type, finds out about it.
Well, even prior to that, because remember, people start telling themselves. That was the worst part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, his speech, the groom's speech, was pretty rough.
She crosses paths with the bride in the bathroom. Told on herself then, right? Well, she did something weird to her.
Was she overheard? It sounded like somebody was telling her.
She overheard something, but then she asked her to come in and talk to her, and she automatically thought she knew. So then she just comes and just vomits up the mouth, like, "Yeah, he kissed me first, right?"
Yes. Yeah.
She just married this man 20 minutes ago, so now she's dealing with that aspect of it. Like, damn,
Yes, I guess I think Zendaya thought she knew about the gun thing.
She thought that she knew about the gun thing. She's thinking she knows about what happened at the office.
Right.
And she just comes out and just. And that's the thing I hate.
Never
I hate when
do
people
that, kids.
I hate when people don't let things develop. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
I hate when people in movies don't let shit develop and let somebody say something.
Yeah.
And then they just out some other shit that wasn't even
what
was said.
But this one was a hard one because, again, well written. He had told her a scenario about a shooting, about an individual like that. You know what I mean? Right. So even when the story was being told, it was like it all connected. You know what I'm saying? Like it was unavoidable. Like, and you had this thing where it felt like there was something worse than that. There was something worse than kissing somebody. Like Zendaya's not even thinking that. Right. Whereas in Old Boy is fully aware. Oh, you trying to talk to the person I just tried to bone yesterday? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, and then remember the DJ was setting up. And then he had what do you call that? A spike.
Yeah.
When he was plugging his audio, and so it sounded like a gunshot during Dad's speech.
Yeah.
So everybody hit the ground, and then so that just added that another level for everybody in the room that knew what was going on. So the groom was shook at that point. Mm-hmm. He's fumbling over his words. He's trying to the heartfelt speech that he was going to say at the beginning of the movie that he has cut down to almost nothing because everything he
man, hard to watch, man.
So now he's fumbling over his words. It's sloppy. It sounds terrible, and then he outs himself about what happened at the office, right in front of old girl's dude, and he ain't a small man, so he gets up,
yeah,
and he does what you would expect any man to do in that situation. Hence why he now looks like this in the poster.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a great cut from the movie. Like we never actually saw the fight. We never saw any of the altercation. We saw. We saw the old shit look in his face.
I don't think it was much of a fight anyway.
He is. Y'all forget he is Batman.
He got not this movie.
He's Man Bat.
In this movie. So you literally see the spouse walk in his direction, basically with this coming, and then it cuts.
Yeah. I thought he headbutted him.
Yeah, he headbutted him.
Okay, it was headbutt.
Yeah, he headbutts him, but then there's more to it after that.
But you notice
didn't stop at the headbutt.
So you get that cut, and then next you know you have his keys going in his door, trying to walk into his apartment. Well, their apartment.
Yeah. And
then the camera finally comes up, and you see how disheveled his face is, and his tux is beat up and bloody. Right. He still has them tight ass shoes on.
Oh, right? That was the part that got me. I'm like, oh,
that his dumbass could have returned them shoes at any point to get.
I missed that part. I must have missed that part.
Well, that's why I said earlier when he was walking around the apartment. Remember, he had long socks on with the shoes. He kept trying to stretch them out to get them to fit.
No, that's what I mean. I must have missed that part. The original.
He was trying to break them in again, but that was just kind of showed his character. Like instead of going to fix something, he lets shit fester instead of fixing it in real time. And Blue's still sitting here hating on the man.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, Blue Tattoo.
He was good at that.
First off, you cannot say the weakest Batman because Clooney is still out there. So you're already wrong on that. You're wrong on that argument in itself. But
I liked him as Batman. I really did.
So of course she's not there. Mm-hmm. He's trying to find his wife. He can't find her. He doesn't even clean himself up and take a shower. He's still in his disheveled tux and face battered to shit. Goes to a diner and orders some food. Sits down at the diner.
Yeah.
And this is a diner that they foreshadowed way early in the movie.
Yeah. Right.
She comes in again from here in the poster, still has her dress and her veil on, in an orange puffy jacket. She goes, orders herself something to eat, comes over and does what she has done several times in the movie. Hey, is anyone sitting here? You know, and does that startup again. Now this time, he had to get his ass whooped, but now he's willing to play the game with her to get them to start over on a fresh foot.
Yeah.
And that's technically the end.
Well, in his defense, he did change before he got his butt whooped. Like he did start saying, like I think that was genuine too. Like I don't care about this. I love. He did have his moment before getting his butt kicked.
Yeah.
Blue Tattoo just messing around. He's just playing.
I can't agree with that one. And yeah, I can't agree with that one.
No, Clint was just in the wrong.
No bad.
Yeah, he should have been in 1966.
So another helpful hint for everyone out there: if someone comes up to you and says, "I know what you did," you let them tell you what they know. You don't start saying, "Oh, is it this thing that I? Oh, mate, was it?" You don't offer shit.
Never volunteer information until you know what you're dealing with and what you're into. I don't know why people be telling themselves.
The takeaway here for anybody who hasn't seen this movie and you think, looking at the poster like I did, or maybe like this is not something I would be interested in, because the trailer I thought was amazing, because the trailer helps and hinders the movie, because I think if people knew the crazy batshit stuff that goes on in this movie, they would see it.
And I've heard those discussions, because a lot of people, like I said, they look at it and automatically assume it's a rom-com. Like, I didn't really want to get into that. Like my wife's not really a movie individual anyway, but she saw it and was like, and I was like, that's not at all what this is about.
Right.
This is it's seriously worth a watch, because I was like, yeah, okay. Sometimes you see movies because people you respect tell you check it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, once they start telling them secrets, I was all in.
Yeah.
I mean, I was all in, like, no, don't do this, but I want to see the shit that's going to happen, and the shit happens.
One wing is good to go.
What in the hell?
How do you have space for that?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's translucent, so you can see through.
I see it.
I mean, you could probably go up on the roof with two of those wings, man, and start flapping off the garage, and you fly away.
You can see the vein work in here.
Yeah,
it's two-tone too, so you see it on either side. Yeah, this is sweet. This is really
paintwork on that is gorgeous.
Yeah, where I'm gonna put it yet, I'm not sure. I'm glad that they had it where the wingspan is going down and it's more of a vertical piece.
Yeah.
Outstretched. This would have been a problem had it went
right
horizontally. You had to worry about the width of that. That would have been a real pain.
The girth.
Yeah, there you
Pause.
Go.
Good movie.
I knew that was good. Let's move over here to our next topic.
Speaking of crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of secrets, speaking of things you shouldn't do.
You know, you ever heard of the phrase, be careful what you wish for? I saw this twice. I saw it opening weekend. Well, technically I saw it twice opening weekend, but this was one that was so thought-provoking. I like seeing movies the second time, because I feel like the first time you watch a movie, you're just trying to get through it, see what the plot is, see what happens, see where it goes. Right? The second time you watch a movie, now that you know what the baseline of it is, you can start looking at other minute details that you may have overlooked before and see inflections of voices or different looks in people's faces, or just different things that kind of tell something different. Because the first time I left the theater, I thought one thing. Second time I left the theater, I was completely somewhere else. This man is the villain of the movie. by far, in my opinion.
Yeah. Off the bat, I would say I think was it Lionsgate that distributed this?
Lionsgate did this. Yes.
Yeah. They're leaving a lot of money on the table by not selling the Wish Willow thing as a little prop. I mean, I know they've given some out as, gifts that you can win, but I'm like, this needs to be on their website for $20 or whatever, because I would buy one.
Real quick, we might have to have Blue on. We might just have to make that a point of discussion for.
I'll be there.
Are we going to talk about Batman? Are we talking about the Batman?
Because the one thing that I always hear when you talk about this, it's year 2. Like, you keep trying to have 15-year Batman in while you're dealing with the brand new Batman that is still in his feelings. He ain't even Bruce Wayne yet. This fool don't know how to holler at girls. He don't know how to use his persona, for the other side. He don't know how to put that mask on. And again, I personally think you're going to be eating your words when the second movie comes out, and he actually has that added persona to go on to the movie. But we on the obsession right now. We're going to get back to Batman. We're going to make a show. We're going to
obsess about Batman.
We're going to obsess about Batman. But right now, we're on this discussion with Mr. Bear was his name, right, in the movie?
No, Bear is the guy who wins the money at the end.
No, this was
his
Bear.
friend.
His boy was
really.
Yeah, Bear was this character.
Yeah, Bear was the main guy.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Because it's Bear and Nikki are the main 2 of the 4 friends.
Yeah. This film made for
Ian was the friend.
Oh yeah.
So it was Bear, Nikki, Ian, and Sarah are the 4 main characters of the friend group.
Okay.
The 4 main characters that you meet at the beginning, it's like how it started, and at the end, how it's going. Because they all end up in the same place at the end as well. But yeah, this film made for $750,000 by 26-year-olds.
Did it just cross 300 million?
I believe it's
it's it's coming up on it if it hasn't.
This movie is killing
worldwide
box office right now. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to go see this movie. This was damn.
It's a fun romantic comedy.
For any toxic relationship that you've ever been in, I guarantee there's elements of this that you may have come across yourself in past relationships. I pray that you're not in a current relationship dealing with situations, because I know those things happen. Chris, hit us one more time with the synopsis and let us know, what transpired.
All right, so young man who he's smitten with one of his friends. He's trying to work up the courage to ask her out. They have a tight-knit friend group, as you mentioned, the 4 friends that we meet at the beginning of the film. They all work at a music shop. And he one day walks into a little trinket shop and buys the One Wish Willow just on a whim. He buys it. He almost asks her out. He almost does it, but it doesn't quite go as planned. And then he says, fuck it, snaps the One Wish Willow and makes a wish that this young woman will love him more than anyone else in the world. And what starts off as a situation where he's kind of like, okay, he's kind of hesitant. They don't immediately start making out and anything like that. Stay at his house.
Chris, check your audio. Check your audio. Your audio.
Did it come out?
Hit a test.
How about now?
Better.
Great.
Better. Okay. So they develop a romance, a budding romance. So it slowly eases into, oh look, they're happy together. They're very affectionate, and then things start to go off the rails, and we realize that it's always scary when your dreams come true, because the thing that he wished for, he got in the darkest possible way. And by the end, you have to wonder, as you mentioned, who is the real villain of this? And the way that it goes, he has every opportunity to undo what he has done, and how he does actually resolve the situation is interesting, because this film could have made him an out and out douchebag, like an out and out, hey look, you're this incel douche that you slipped something into her drink and that's what you did, and this is the situation that you're taking advantage of her. Instead, it alternates between those two ideas of you feel for the guy, he's awkward, he doesn't seem like a horrible person, and the fact that they ease into the relationship is a good thing. They don't immediately start banging, he's respectful and everything, but then when she dices up his cat and feeds it to him, when she duct tapes the front door, when she has an outburst in a restaurant, when she when he realizes that this might not actually be the person that you thought it was, and the actual person is trapped somewhere. And then when that's reinforced later on, when he calls the customer service, when he's just like, okay, she's freaking out, this has gone off the rails. And the person in customer service for the One Wish Willow says, oh yeah, do you want to actually talk to her? And she's clearly like in some sort of like, she's clearly in hell.
It's like she's in
a purgatory or something. Exactly, she is. And so he knows all of these things. And so you alternate between being really concerned for him and then really concerned for her. And then the fact that it just goes back and forth so many different times. And then eventually you're concerned for everyone around him because his actions are now endangering all of his friends. And there's that scene in the car. And if you know, the scene in the car where he's talking to his friend, I believe it was Sarah, is her name? Is it Sarah? Or who gets the college admission letter.
Yes.
And it keeps focusing on that window. And it focuses a little too long on the window, and it goes one extra beat longer than you expect it to. You think, okay, maybe this will be fine. And no, it actually does the thing where she comes smashing through the window.
I did not see it coming.
I was the thing, I'm like,
I don't know why I didn't. But everyone I know that's well the movie was like, oh, I know, I just didn't see it coming.
How did you not see it coming?
And it just goes like way too long, and you're like, oh, maybe it won't. And then when it does, it's like, crap.
First off, you didn't know what window it was coming because they kept doing the same angle on either person. So you know if she was coming for her or if she was coming from him. So okay, we're gonna start from the beginning, but on this specific part, what man and granted, clearly you can tell he has never dealt with women before. What man in his real mind has his girl cradled where her head is on his chest, opens his phone, and the light on his phone is in her face? Now she's already been showing up to act crazy. She's been crazy at this point, right? There's no question about that. The light, and he's sitting there texting another girl in front where all she had to do was open her eyes. You lucky she didn't kill your ass right then and there on a normal basis.
But she was sleeping.
Yeah,
but then the fact that he decided to get up and leave the house.
You get up and leave.
Gotta sneak out the crib.
To meet another girl that said, because he had a problem on his hands regardless, because she's like, well, if you don't come to meet me at the park where we normally kick it at, I'm coming to your house anyway. So there was going to be a problem regardless. There was going to be an altercation one way or another. But at that moment, wasn't that the moment where she turned around and said, please kill me? And that's when the real Nikki, she said she's sleeping because he was leaving. And that's when she said, she's sleeping, don't wake her, but kill me. And then that's when he asked her, well, what's so wrong with being with me? That's when I was like, oh yeah. Between that discussion, because she
and the customer service discussion.
And the customer service, because remember when he called, he didn't say he wanted to cancel or reverse his wish. He said he wanted to alter the wish.
Yes.
So he still technically wanted to keep her in the state of being of lovey-doveyness with him, but he just wanted to turn off the crazy aspect of it.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, that's where the villainous role of it came, because he was complicit in keeping her in this sunken place as long as it was not to the level where she's feeding him his dead cat. She's duct taping the hell out of the front door. She's standing there at the front door like a damn dog for the most part. And that's the other. Was that urine, feces, and vomit? Because my question is,
well, it was definitely 1 and 2.
I think she got to the point where because of 1 and 2, I think it made her sick, and then because she had stuff on her face.
Yeah, it's probably.
So I think it made her. I think it physically made her sick.
That's the shot that I predicted when he comes home and she's standing there. I'm like, yeah, this is a great time to pan down.
Right.
And we're going to see what happens.
To go back to the car scene, the way they panned it, where they showed him, and you can see a whole window, and it filled behind him. But then you saw the girl in the driver's seat, and you saw again the window with it filled. So you didn't know what side it was coming from. But in a horror movie, you knew somebody was about to be fucked up.
That hurt me because I don't know. I was caught up, and I was just expecting. She gonna get into the college, and she's gonna profess her love to him, and then the thing happened. So, first of all, going back, why is the dead cat still in your crib?
Well, I don't think the cat was in his crib. I think
they never show him getting rid of the cat like taking it out and burying it. So
I have to assume that.
Do we think that she dug it up outside?
I think she dug it up. I think that's because remember when he came in, she was cooking breakfast. Everything seemed fine until he looked on the floor and it was like the memorial set up with the cat. So I don't know if we didn't see any dirt, so I don't think he went and dug a hole.
I think he was too.
I think he just threw the cat out.
I think he just put it in a trash bag and just dropped it in the trash, and I think she ruffled through the trash.
But it was in the house in the trash?
No,
maybe it was like back behind the house, like
I just had a feeling like he was so distraught, like he hadn't thrown the cat away yet, which I would have been like, get this thing out the house. Like, I've had pets, I love them, but when they, that's a hard time for anybody because that's a family member. So I just got the impression like the cat was still in the crib, and that's how she got access to it.
How did that cat get into the medication?
Yeah, I don't know if he had an open bottle and cat knocked it. Yeah, I guess that cat's super talented.
Maybe the cap wasn't on like too well, and so he knocked it over because cats knock things over.
Yeah, because that was his grandmother's medication, I believe.
Yeah,
was he partaking of the medication?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that would make
some sense. Is that
he was taking it to like chill, to chill out. But yeah, it would seem like there was a lot of pills in that medicine cabinet.
Which, to have it come full circle and have him realize that those pills that killed this cat, like, all right, this is the way out of this. Which I thought it was absolutely amazing that because she uses the one wish willow on him to make him fall in love with her. Because he's sitting there in the bathroom and he's taking the pills, but then you see him change and it's like, oh, she used the wish on him and then he fell in love with her and they were both in love with each other, and then he dies.
After he took the now, this is the question. I got tipped off because did you hear the tune? Remember, the first time he opened the box to make his first wish, there was a tune. Right? So you heard that tune when he was in the bathroom, letting you know that she had just opened the box and made a wish.
Oh.
Secondly, a lot of people missed this one. When he tried to do another wish when he couldn't break the second one, it gave him a different tune than the original tune. Oh. It was a different jingle. So the next time you watch it, listen for that. I'm
gonna have to buy this one. Well, I'm literally gonna buy the other one too. I see myself watching both of these over.
It was kind of like a nope. You already had your try. Next time, kind of tune, because you had the for the first one, and it had a different jingle the second time around. Which first movie completely went over my head. Didn't pick that up at all.
Okay. I didn't. I only saw it once. So.
My first view didn't get that.
This is a good movie.
It's a really good movie. I mean,
considering the budget, the age of the person making it, like And $750. It doesn't look cheap.
No, it doesn't look cheap.
There's not bad acting at all. That movie it pulls you in.
Now let's discuss the friends aspect of this. I felt Sarah liked Bear off top. The first time they all got together, she wanted him to stay out, but he was so infatuated with Nikki.
Yeah,
he completely was blind to her giving him the signs, and then she did an about face and started talking shit to him, like poking at him, like whatever, I didn't want to hang out with you anyway, type of shit, right?
Yeah.
Then we come to find out that his boy Ian, even though he knows his boy's infatuated with the girl, he's been sleeping with her for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So which is messed up because at the beginning he's practicing on his friend Ian.
Yes.
In the diner.
So the friend knows, like, if that's your real friend, hey, bro, I already got that. That's me. Like, at what point, why couldn't you just say that? You gonna watch this man fumble over himself over the girl you're currently sleeping with for the last 2 years? That's fucked up, right?
Yeah, it is.
And so,
I hate to admit that it happens.
Yeah,
I haven't done that.
It definitely does, but I was just like, damn, that's cold blooded. Especially when he's calling her, talking shit about, like, bro, like, what's going on? Like, you could tell the friend got mad because all of a sudden now she's on him.
Yeah.
And the friend's like, hell, like, that was mine. What happened here? But so those elements were messed up. And the cold part is, fool, if you had just been open and perceptive to the social cues that were being given, you didn't have to make the crazy wish to get the psycho. Sarah was right there ready for you, but you completely missed it because you were head over heels over Nikki.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess it's a horror movie, but it's not, like, when I saw the trailer, there's a few things in the trailer that aren't in the movie, or they lead you to think that Nikki is going to do this thing, and the movie she doesn't. But it is creepy as hell. Like that scene when she's in the shadows standing up in the bedroom.
Oh God.
Oh.
That is scary by itself, because it's like she comes out of the shadows, she goes back in the shadows.
But they set it up perfectly because they had like a mannequin in the other corner. So it had the shape of a body. So at first, my eyes.
Yeah, you don't notice.
You went to that corner first, and then when you realize when your eyes adjust, no, her ass is in the corner over here, and that was night one, right?
But the thing that hurt me was
the first night that she stayed at his house.
That she basically tells him go back to sleep. That scene.
Yeah, go back to sleep.
That is scary as hell, because you're like, I'm in bed with a psycho. It's like, go back to sleep. Like,
but his dumbass actually did it. He actually rolled over and like tried to close his eyes. I'm like,
so scared.
My eyes would be on your ass like this, like where you at? I'm not.
That's the thing. He's the quote unquote. He's the villain of this, and yet you're yelling at the screen, "Run, man, run,
yes, run!"
But you're concerned for him, and yet he's the one who you could walk away from this kind of at any point in time. You caused this. Why are you still with this person despite every single thing you're seeing?
Good.
Why are you so hell-bent on making this happen?
Great point.
Yeah,
great point here, Steve, because his boy told him to call her the name that would piss her off. That was a good point. So his boy was hating on him from the jump.
Because it's just that scene in the bed, like, go back to sleep. It's like, bro, you in an abusive relationship, like, it was so,
And I know people are saying that this is like a Gen Z, take on, well, what's it like to date? I don't know if any of y'all know, but dating right now is a garbage fire, regardless of if you're Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen X, millennial, whatever. Dating right now is an absolute garbage fire thanks to the internet and social media. It's absolutely terrible. Nobody knows the rules. It's terrible. It's garbage.
I hear the horror stories from my wife's girlfriends, and they have told her, like, one time they were like, I don't care what y'all going through. Keep your ass here. There ain't shit out here. This shit is terrible. I just sit back. I'm like, damn.
There's nothing there. There's nothing for you. There really is. There's nothing for you. And sadly, everyone has, pornography, so you really don't need to leave your house. But
I wasn't expecting
I thought
that.
we were keeping that behind the scenes.
What, pornography?
Yes. Wow, that's nice.
Wow.
That's figure porn.
I was gonna say this is. Oh, look at that! Does it light up? Does this
crazy.
Yeah,
signal light up?
I'm gonna plug it in with the light up now. But that's
Damn, son. That is a thing of beauty.
How tall is that? 2 feet?
Not sure.
Not that size matters.
Where's my size? Always matters.
I was told otherwise.
Right, prop?
Yeah, man. I want to pause that though. I don't know, man. Y'all pauses is hard, bro. Like, it's hard to tell.
Pause. Y'all pauses is hard.
Just
Pause
in
that.
case. Oh my lord.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I will. Let me give Sideshow a shout out because this is a nice long cord.
Pause.
Because half the time they want to give you a damn 3 foot little.
That is the worst when you buy something and it's like
what you give me this shit for?
It's got to be a foot from a power outlet.
Yeah.
Like an 8-9 foot because this is longer than my arm length here. So yeah, nice.
Is it like a USB? Is it just like a proper AC?
USB Type C.
Okay, because sometimes they just don't even give you. Like y'all get the hot toys and stuff where it's like, get your own USB-C.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I just got the Hano Vader, and that is my first experience with the LED lightsaber. And they didn't give you the cable, which I got plenty of, but I plugged it into a power bank, and it lit up, and I'm like, oh, I love this. And then like 2 minutes later, it's like barely lighting. I'm like, this is some bullshit. This is like the batteries. But then I realized it needs to be plugged. I had to plug it into a proper outlet.
Keep it, yeah.
It's shining bright. And I just want to say have a moment of silence for Hano if they're really dead, because man, I got
it's nice.
And one
I
of
really
the
like
troopers.
that Vader.
They are beautiful.
I didn't cop it. It's still out there too, isn't it?
Dude, I bought the Trooper.
Points.
Right? I just bought the Trooper. And I think I had a payment left. I had on the payment plan, the Sideshow.
Oh.
And I had a payment left, and they sent me an email saying, oh, it's in stock. You can get it sooner. So I paid it off. And then I thought, damn, why didn't I get the Vader? So I bought the Vader. And they came 2-3 days ago. And then yesterday I bought the second Trooper. I was like, oh, he's got to have 2 troopers behind him. That is dope.
I'm loving how the light comes through the wings.
Yeah,
you should set that on a timer in your bedroom and have it come on at like 3 a.m.
My wife ain't having that.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's different colors?
Yeah, so you get 4 settings. You get the 2, you get both white and red, and you get both with either the strobe or the steady light.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is to see a bat signal with the red light. That in itself is dope by itself, because we've always seen the white.
Yeah, the white.
Never seen it red. But then you get the red reflecting off the fangs here, and that's ridiculous.
Oh goodness!
You get the solid there. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Long time coming. Like I said, I've been waiting.
Oh, bro.
This is concept art.
That is beautiful,
dude, man. That animated
right.
Batman the animated series episode, bro, is one of the best.
Episode 1, right?
Was that episode 1?
It was the
first episode I saw.
It was.
Was that the first?
That was the first episode of the series.
Bro, I'm a Batman guy, and that is great. Like, I had never seen the animated series, right?
You have though now, right?
I have, because
I was gonna say, I'm like, if you haven't, stop right now.
Right. cut the feed.
Batman.
No, and I watched it, and I was living in Las Vegas at the time, and I was like, okay, let me check it out. And I blazed through it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, this is good. Like, because I was at, we would have like Friday night get-togethers at somebody's house, and we would watch stuff. And that came up, and I was like, I never seen that, and everybody was like, what? And I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. And it's dope. That's
oh yeah. I mean, especially for a comic fan, bro, because with so many episodes was picked right from the comic, it was changed, but you can like line it up with a story from the comic.
What was the movie? The Mask of the Phantasm? Like, I never saw that. And I was at Comic-Con, and I went to a panel about the film, and they had, a bunch of voice actors, including, the Batman guy and
Kevin Conroy.
Right. And I was like, oh, this is dope. And then afterwards, for a friend of mine, I got his autograph.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it took me years. I always wanted to go to a con, didn't necessarily know how to do it or what I need to do to get tickets or whatever. I just, it was always in the back of my mind. And one of my biggest, I would say, not meeting Stan Lee.
Me too.
Kevin Conroy. And there's another one out there. I was just thinking about this the other day. I know there's another one I'm forgetting at the moment, but there's 3 that I'm like, damn, had I just put a little more energy and effort into actually looking into it, I could have,
nah, dude. I think I was one step ahead of you because I had I was going to them, but I wasn't big on meeting the actors.
Yeah.
So I missed out on Stan Lee, and I remember Stan Lee's was because it was the amount at the time. It was just me and the kids.
Yeah,
I think it was like $250, might have been closer to $300 for his autograph. And I was like, I'll get it next time. And I think he might have went to one more. I think he went to the New York one.
Yeah,
and then he passed away.
Right.
I met
soon after that. Yeah,
I met Stan Lee. Like I was going to Comic-Con of San Diego for years and years, and a few times I had interaction. I have video where like I come out of a panel or something, and he was like in the hallway, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But then I went to was it a WonderCon? Might have been a WonderCon in LA, and he was there, and we decided, me and my buddy Eric, this is the time we got to meet Stan. Like we love Stan. And yes, I saw Mask of the Phantasm live at Comic-Con.
That's a hell of a way to see it.
Right. With a big.
In my opinion, that's still one of my favorite Batman. That's like top tier.
Yeah. That's A level. But
the best Joker appearance too. I feel like
the Stan Lee thing was amazing, but it was very sad because we're this big con, and the price wasn't really prohibitive. It was, I don't know, $40 or something like that.
Oh wow,
$50, right? And I'm like, okay, this is doable. So we pay, and they're like, come back at this time, and there'll be a line. And we get on this line, and this line is like, it feels like it's 2 miles long. And I'm like,
yeah.
And they're like, there's a window here, and it's going to end. And I'm like, bro, we ain't going to get up there before this thing, the time period is up. Like, then what are they going to do? Mm-hmm. Are they going to give us our money back, and we don't get to meet Stan? But the line starts moving, and it's moving fast. And we're thinking like, how is this possible that this line? And so when we get there, it's literally Stan. The booth was really tiny. He's sitting on a chair, and it's like you walk next to him, they take a picture next.
Yeah.
And it felt, and when you learn about maybe he was taken advantage of later in his life, it seemed like, you don't expect to like, hey, at best I was thinking like, hey, Stan, you shake the guy's hand.
Yeah.
You get no, it was literally like you could have been on a conveyor belt and like move into the frame, click next. And it felt so cheap. And
it's impersonable for those things, man. You Anthony Daniels sounds similar. His line was, that's the longest line I've ever seen at a Comic-Con. Mind you, I've only been to the one in DC and here, so I haven't been to the San Diego. I haven't been to the the big ones. Right. But Atlanta was pretty big though. But he did speak to you. You know what I mean? He did speak to you. He had what do you call it? OCD. It was the weirdest thing because you could say it in a few moments. You could tell because he was very, very particular. He got onto his assistant about the stuff being out of order or being a certain kind of way.
Yes.
But so with the OCD, even with him, you could tell he didn't want to be near you. It was still personable, bro. Like it was still an experience, man. So I can imagine not getting even that. You know what I'm saying? Just a handshake and especially Stan Lee, because we grew up with him being
right, and he
the face of that and being personable.
Right, and when I saw him the other times at Comic-Con, where literally it was like he's in a hallway and people are kind of crowding around him, and he's just like really nice and where this was like,
so you saw him and
he's just sitting there. It made me feel so sad, you know, because I had an interaction with, we decided to spend, me and my same buddy Eric in San Diego, the 2 stars of the X-Files were there, and it was like you take a picture with them and it was $100, and I'm like, well, dude, let's both do it together, $50. And it wasn't any different than the Stan Lee experience, but we probably spent 5 to 10 seconds with them, but they were so personable, like, oh, get closer, and put their arms around you, and we got a wonderful picture. And then, okay, the next people come in, but the Stan Lee thing, it just made me sad, because I think it was like at the point where they were just trotting him out to make a bunch of money.
Well, it's money, because they can cut it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that they didn't cut it off and try to squeeze y'all through, let you know it was more about money than that experience, which is crazy, man. Again, he was spending, it was a lot of money to get, a lot of money for the time, dude. It could have been $100. You know, when you broke, $100 could have felt like $1,000. But that was one of the most, man. And Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy too, was, I missed out on his.
Yeah.
And that was when, so I can't remember who passed last. I think Stan Lee passed last. When that happened, it was like, dude, I'm getting my mission. My number one mission when I go to Comic-Cons now is autographs. Just have autographs.
I haven't gotten to autographs yet, but just real quick, when I didn't realize how much. I just thought it was a show floor for the most and panels, right? I didn't know it was meeting artists and getting artwork and their signatures, and then you got the different levels of different artists and all that comes with it. I gotta give a shout out to Spice, because my first London celebration, we split seeing Ming Na, right?
Who?
Ming Na Wen.
Oh, Lord have mercy,
man! That's my Chun Li. That's my Mulan, right? And at 60 years old, that woman is still gorgeous, right? So that was a whole nother element. So I haven't gotten to the autograph aspect of the stuff yet. I haven't done that yet per se, but the photos is dope. So then, Japan, Spice and I were already gonna do the same thing for Rosario, and then my man Tony was with us, and he had a solo with Rosario, and I was like, well, why don't we just all go in together for the 2 shots and get 2 out of it? And so we did. So she gave us, we had one standard, you know, posing shot. And then she was like, well, what y'all want to do? We just did some wild shit. You know,
oh, that's a great photo.
Right? And
I remember that.
These dudes still, Tony's crazy ass. He'd be like, yo, her butt was right in my face.
Yeah, well. Fanboys,
Tony is still on that one till this day, and but it was a great time. So that is things I look and again, you split the charge, you get a copy of the picture for yourself, and then everybody's happy, you know. So that's definitely something I look forward to doing. Let me answer a couple questions real quick. I know Doug had a question. I have not ordered yet. Because technically I have, well, with this one just coming in, I had 5, and I had 6 orders of statues currently going. So now I'm down to 5. I did cancel one of my directs with Prime One. It was a like Joker on Throne one that I had always wanted, but now with some other shit coming out, I decided to let that one go. I'm waiting on them to email me back to confirm that they officially canceled my order and are refunding me back my stuff for that. So I do plan to order this though. I'm not getting that matching Batman Catwoman piece that goes with it. I'm not doing that, but the Phantasm piece and the fact that it lights up, those eyes light up, and I think it has multiple swap out arms for the claw and all that, I definitely will be getting that. Is that you, Women, sharing something?
Yeah.
Yo. You heard something?
And then Feezy, what you say here, was fortunate you met Stanley, and that's dope. I haven't had a chance to meet Jim Lee yet.
Nice.
Shout out to Second Brother, because I sent him a book of mine. It was my 20th anniversary of Hush, and I had all 3 other artists' signatures, and he and wouldn't even let me pay him for it. Gave me one of his Jim Lee signatures. So, like I said, one of the realest out there to do it.
Right.
I thought there was something else. Art will be in San Diego this year. Again, we don't have any details yet, but I have been tipped off by a few different individuals in the community with knowledge of such.
Cool.
So they will be. We just don't know what venue they're going to be at yet. We don't have a date and time. I'm sure it's going to be Saturday. We just don't have physical time and venue yet. Let me show you this. This one. Do this. There you go, my man.
Oh yeah, I love that figure. Both of them.
Ooh, yeah, man, the Vader looks crazy.
So I'll get
I love the eyes.
I believe Tuesday or Wednesday the squad leader Hano Trooper will arrive.
Yeah, I was supposed to be
8 hours.
I was supposed to be trying to get a book from one of the whatnot streams, and I missed. I was 0 for 2. Yes, I woke up at 6 a.m. and one had. They were in. Where is Hero? In Charlotte, so it's East Coast. They were on Charlotte. They had just sold out my John Jane Crow book. I got to see pictures of that one. His cover for that Crow covers is dope, bro. I got to see pictures of that one. And then there was an Absolute Batman with Trinity that I had missed out on as well. So yeah, I was 0 for 2 on trying to pick up some books this weekend so far. Were you trying to share something as well?
Yeah, bro. Man, I'm so mad about this one. This is Kevin Conroy. This is before he passed away. It's going out to my son. So I wish I could just cross my son's name out and put my name so I can hang it up on the wall. That's cold-blooded, ain't it?
Yeah. You got a scanner, scan it, and then you can do some Photoshop, and then you can have 2.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Well, I do have
hold on, is that Freddy's glove in my face right here?
So
that's dope.
My favorite. No. Kevin Conroy got on the table and did the whole I Am the Night speech, the whole entire I Am the Night speech. I did get my base. So my mission now isn't just to get autographs, it's to get.
Let me see it again. Put it up again so I can see it. Put it up.
So this was just, again, that was just to my son. So that was anytime he couldn't make it. At the time, the kids are with me primarily, but they'll go to their moms for the summer at that time. So
that's beautiful.
He wasn't with me that summer this happened. So I just got his autograph. I mean, it's personalized. But Robert Englund, bro. So my son actually had the Rambo, the First Blood mugshot from Rambo on his shirt. Robert Englund, who is long-winded as I, sees that shirt on my son and said, "Oh, Sly," and immediately started talking about. Oh my Lord, how did I forget his name, man? My boy from Rambo, from Mandalorian, Carl Weathers.
Oh, right.
So jumps from his shirt to Carl Weathers, started saying, "Hey, he had just passed away that week, the week before, saying we had just had dinner together 2 weeks ago. He cooked for us." Robert Englund takes out his cell phone and started showing us personal pictures with him, his assistant, with Carl Weathers, eating and talking. Dude, long conversation. Then it comes to signing this.
Oh, wow.
So all I did was give him the glove, right? Bro, it's the little things when you meet these people. He chose the gold, and he showed an excitement. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give me the gold Sharpie. I'm about to do this, and it's gonna really, really pop." Wrote this. I didn't even tell him what to write. I was like, whatever you feel like writing. So he hit me with the "This is God," Freddie K. So,
that's ridiculous.
Wow.
He talked about what his favorite glove makers was. Dude, it probably was a 12, 13 minute conversation. He had along. That was the same day as Anthony Daniels as well. His line was just as long. He took the time. It wasn't like we were. I think Braden's shirt popped off a conversation. But Robert Englund spoke at least to everybody for 5 to 10 minutes. Every single person looked like he was best friends with everybody. This is the I don't know if this is the NECA one, man. I think this is the Trick or Treat one.
So the Trick or Treat one?
Yep, this is the Trick or Treat one. I got the NECA one too.
Wow, you have
yeah. So the only difference is the burn marks on the NECA, which I actually like. The weld marks. This is just painted to look like a little different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, beautiful experience, bro. For me, because I hear you low key with the photos. I see y'all taking the photos. I need to jump into that. But my number one goal was to make sure that what can I do to make my collectibles even more personalized to me? You know what I mean? Because we all buying this Spider-Man figure. I got Shamik Moore's down there. Yo, how do I make my Miles Morales Spider-Man 1/6 scale figure different? And I'm not playing it.
I haven't even gotten to that aspect yet. I'm still evolving in my. Oh, this he gonna come with it too.
Oh, you made that?
No, I think this is.
Oh, I see it.
Maybe the NECA. Maybe?
Yeah, that's the first NECA one. Yeah, dude. The part 3 glove.
I think it's the part 3 glove. I know a new part 3 glove just went up for pre-order.
Yeah.
And I was tempted to replace it, but now I think
I still got that one too. Well, I gave that one to my son. Got that one in his.
Oh yeah.
But there's a more recent NECA one too. That's a little bit. I think it's based off of part 1. That looks real good.
I was gonna say, if you have one that you recommend, because I do want to.
Nightmare on X Street.
Look at the screen.
Freddy glove.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm up here running my mouth.
I sent you another picture, Calvin.
Hey, y'all.
Talking about Conroy.
What up, Fred?
Dude, I gotta go. I'm trying to catch this Disclosure Day movie. It's probably
saw it last night.
How was it? Is it worth?
I enjoyed it.
Okay. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Because some people have been talking trash, man.
It was a very modern take on E.T. from Spielberg. That's and we can go much deeper into that, but I enjoyed it.
All right,
it's such a well-shot movie. Like the guy knows how to shoot a movie. Like,
and I'm looking forward to the music. I'm assuming,
and the music is
John Williams did it.
John Williams.
So
that's it, man. I'm gonna try to make it, bro.
Kiss.
Hey, Prop, before you go, did you see Backrooms?
I didn't see Backrooms or Obsessions, actually. But my whole family went. I'm not really into.
You need to see the
not
Furious.
Gonna say scary movie. I need to see Furious.
I've seen that at 1. I didn't catch it yesterday like I was supposed to. I'm seeing that at 1 today.
If I don't make disclosure, because I'm already too late, to be honest with you. If I don't make disclosure, I think we're gonna see Furious. All right, brothers.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Bye, sir.
Well,
just pull up that last picture I sent you.
Everyone else here though did see Backdoors, because I wanted to bring that up as well.
Backrooms.
Is it back? Yeah, I can call it Backdoor.
Backdoors.
Oh yeah, see this right here. That's what I'm talking about. That's a hell of a picture right there, bro. That's dope. Yeah, everyone who's ever said anything about Kevin Conroy has said that he's just was the nicest person. Right.
Yeah, he suggested the picture because I was having that sign for my buddy, and this is before I had seen any of his work, but I knew who he was. And so, to the right of this picture is like the table where you're there. And I was like, yeah, sign it, the kid, whatever. He's really probably say, oh, you want to get a picture? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm figuring, how you do, you hand the picture and you stand there in front of their table. And he's like, oh, he came around and we, walked over here. And so he was a super nice guy.
I met one of the voice actors, who voiced one of the villains. I'm not gonna say which one, but it was at New York Comic Con, and I will never forget it because the way his hands were all over my then boyfriend. Because he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a photo together." I'm like, "Cool." And then he was talking to him. He's like, "Hey, are you ticklish?" I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, guy?"
Wow.
I was about to, I'm like, what are you doing? I like you as an actor, but like, what is this? He's like, you ticklish, huh? If I blow in your ear, I'm like, what is happening? What are you, take your hands off of what? I'm not gonna say which one it was, but it was an experience. Kevin Conroy would never do something like that, but
it's still early. It's still early, Feezy. Freudian slip, my bad. Pause on me, but y'all know what I mean.
I might have been calling it that. So I would just, for this movie, in a long time, I've never been more entertained with a movie, and then I still don't know what the hell is going on.
So I've only seen it once. I do want to see it a second time. It definitely is not a movie you can just watch on the surface and just walk out like, okay. It's a hell of a lot more deep diving into this than what. Now, I believe back in 2014, 2015, there's 8 YouTube webisodes.
Yes, have you seen those?
I haven't seen those yet. So
those
I do plan.
Are really good.
Okay,
really good.
So I do plan to go back and watch those because I feel like I'm behind.
That makes this even creepier.
Yeah, I feel like you needed to see those in advance to see this.
Okay.
Instead of just jumping into this.
So when I saw it at Flicks Brewhouse, and they always have custom preview, 30-minute whatever before the movie starts. It's all custom stuff, right? So when we saw He-Man, they showed He-Man commercials for the toys, and part of that episode of The Toys That Made Us about He-Man. So for this movie, they showed one of those YouTube things because I knew there was I thought it was one YouTube thing. So they showed it, and I'm like, well, I don't want to know anything. So I looked away and was like playing with my phone until it ended because I didn't want to watch it because I thought maybe the YouTube thing was like a condensed version of the movie, and I didn't want to know anything, But at the end of the movie, the part where I'm thinking, oh, this shit's all going to tie up. I'm going to know what didn't know what the hell was going on. And I'm like, I need help. But obviously I don't know that we're going to go spoiler free because somebody tell me what was going on if they know.
I'll just say that last shot is so haunting. The last shot is so haunting that it just stays with you. And I don't know quite what the movie is about, but I kind of like that. And this is also
let me
one of
answer
those
this
movies.
question real quick. Young Steve, I am a Niners fan. So I'm pretty much LA everything, but when I was growing up, LA didn't have a team. The Rams, the Raiders, everybody had left. So Jerry Rice, Steve Young, and Terrell Owens was rocking in Frisco. And I was like, all right, well, I'm a Niners fan. I've been a Niners fan ever since.
Right.
I was the oldest person in the theater though watching this movie.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wasn't actually.
No,
which was weird because right behind me there was like 4 or 5 seniors. Oh, and wow. They had ordered a bunch of food, and there was a guy with his wife, and he was like, they were respectful because they were whispering, but I could hear them, and they were like saying, "I think this is what's going on," And at one point, I wanted to be like, "Bro, shut up!" But then when I got to the end of the movie, like, shit, I should have asked him because I didn't really get it,
I made the mistake. Well, you guys already know my crazy hours, so 9 times out of 10, a lot of movies end up just being a nap session for me. And I was really fighting to stay awake for this one, and I had a long blink at the end. So that last scene that you're talking about, Chris, I missed it.
Yeah,
I had a long blink. Opened my eyes. The screen turned black and went to credits. I was like, what the fuck did I just miss? And I was like, and I knew I missed something, and I was like, damn it. So I'm gonna have to go see this again.
Yeah. I recommend seeing it through again. I mean, this was a $10 million film.
Wow. That's dope.
And
that's dope,
even then, it made hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, and this is another one, very low budget, a younger director.
20 years old.
And my thing was like, how did he
get... Was it what, 15, 16?
He did the first one. He was doing them during COVID.
So that's 6 years ago. So it's what, 14, 15 then?
Yeah, he did it through Blender, and he taught himself Blender, and couldn't leave the house like the rest of us. And so he
So what I've come to in my head, Clark was the villain in this movie. Because I feel like he was more abusive than what he let on with his wife. Because I distinctly remember the remembered character with the red hair.
Right.
Yeah.
No, there was no. The only horror element was his character, the pirate, right?
The only horror, with him. Well, the pirate, but also him. Those two things.
That's what I'm saying. But it was him. But I'm just saying the remembered aspect of him, because what basically the Backrooms is basically repeated memories of, and so that's why every time a memory is redone, that's why it gets worse and worse, because every further memory is less of what it remembered the first time.
Yeah.
And so when we saw what was technically his wife, remember, she was the only one that ran when Pirate Clark came around the corner.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if that was her remembering him in his drunken state, then he was coming home and beating on her, or worse.
Which makes sense, because he's not going to give himself away even when he's talking to his therapist. He's not going to tell the whole truth. Again, you're going to like telling the truth.
So I took that from it. I took that because the real world had kicked him down so hard. He spent so much more time in the back rooms. And that's why, because they don't let us realize that there's so much different like time segments that have gone by. You got to pick up on the little tea leaves of that. So like when she shows up at the store and the mail's on the floor, that goes to show how long it's been since anybody's been there. First off, we never saw a customer in that store to begin with.
No.
So he was doing terribly off.
That was that early scene where they were shooting the commercial, and he's like, "Okay, well, we're done. Open the store." And he's like, "The store's been open.
Right?
Did nobody come?"
So, and then when you realize he's sleeping in the store, like he's in the bed that he's trying to
sell.
And all his bills are saying past due on him.
Right. So who knows how long he's been back there by the time she goes to go check on him. And then you have to remember all the flashbacks of trauma that she dealt with as a kid with her mentally ill mother.
Yeah.
Right?
So Bro Collector brings up the point that I was like, what does the MRI company decide? What like, did they somehow cause this?
I think they somehow tapped
into it. I don't do a Mario anything, trust me. Like that's for another day and time.
It's like their technology managed to like open the gates, I would say,
cause that whole thing.
So maybe
because early in the movie they show an ID or something from that company, and then they show that guy, and then finally that guy is in the last scene. The guy who worked there, he says, "Well, we used to make MRI stuff, but now I guess they've been monkeying around with what is this thing that we've created or whatever."
Right. Like I said, that whole last segment, I'm fuzzy on. So
right. I didn't get that. Also, like, the therapist, there's her backstory of how her mom had her trapped in the house and couldn't go out, and like, how does that play into all of this?
I don't think they tell us. It's so open-ended that you could really... I like the fact that they didn't come in and say, "Hey, we're this evil corporation and here's what we've been doing," and here's this, like, no, we're not going to explain what we did. We're going to give you a very, an overview of, hey, here's our company, but we're not going to tell you how this place was created. We're not going to.
And in that conversation,
what we're using it for,
with her and the scientist, it's obviously they don't really know, because he's trying to get information from her. Like, maybe you can help us. It's just like, whoa, what is going on here?
And then the question of, well, are they going to let her leave? And the answer is probably.
I don't think it's
obvious.
They kept her. What was I just about to say? I had a thought when you guys said triggered. I just lost it.
But yeah, the pirate was absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Especially that scene
in that room was terrifying.
The character that had the wheelchair because so it's clear that there's other characters out there somewhere because it had memories from other people. So you have the character that was in the wheelchair with the lamp,
the little dude.
And so I heard somewhere that they gave that character a name. It was Alfred something, I believe. If I could be off, but it was three names, but the abbreviations was ALS to represent that character.
Huh.
And then and I forget, and I guess the heavyset guy that he started grabbing out of his belly to eat from.
Yeah.
I guess that goes to show
that looked good. What was that?
Man, and it goes to show how long he'd been down there if he just started eating on people, right? And
that's the thing is, like, how would you know to do that unless
like, how do you do that for the first time?
You turn to the point of cannibalism at that point. That just goes to show, because he clearly must have got to the point where he got himself lost down there, because at some point he just couldn't find his way back to the.
Did he eat all of his employee too? Because he had the head in the refrigerator.
I think that's
right, because Bobby got pulled down in there, and you don't really know what happened to him.
Pirate got Bobby, and he set Bobby up to begin with. He knew something was down there. He didn't want to go down there, so that was a setup.
Again, people making bad decisions. Yeah, tie this rope to me and let me climb down this hole. You guys pull me up,
and well, they said that pile of clothing that they showed that they focused on. The top shirt was Bobby's first shirt the first time we met Bobby was the same shirt he was wearing.
Oh, I didn't know.
I can't remember what the writing on the shirt was, but when he got down in that hole and looked at that pile of clothing, the shirt that he saw was his shirt from days prior when they were recording the commercial.
Huh.
So there's
that thing I noticed was the therapist. I kept looking at her like, why does she seem like she's a WNBA player height? Like, she seemed really tall. Weird takeaway, but
not as tall as the pirate.
No shit.
It took me out when they revealed and showed the pirate. I don't think it took me out of it. I thought it showed the horror / villain element of what
he had become, maybe
his entity was. And like I said, at first it didn't really trigger it for me until I saw the character run, because no one else ran. No one else was scared of that Clark character like that but her. And as soon as he came around that corner, she booked it and took off. And so that's what led me to believe that I was like, oh, he was really doing dirt at the house. That she didn't just kick you out. She had to put you out to save herself at that point. That's how I took it.
Yeah.
The fact that he's like, oh, and it's okay. We don't have to change.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, you're looking
learn
at
nothing.
This whole horrible, pirate monster version of you, and you're like, it's okay. We don't have to change. It's like, you're both the same. Sadly.
It felt like, and like I said, I still have to do more research and see the movie again, but it felt like it got to a point where she was learning from her trauma and kind of getting out of it, whereas he was digging himself deeper into his said trauma.
Yeah,
he was still drinking. He started drinking again, and like I said, clearly he turned into cannibalism to find out that he eat individuals down there. So he just, and then how disheveled he was, clearly he just turned into the worst version of himself. Right. So,
I don't need the movie to tie everything up in a neat bow for me at the end. I do like them, but I was kind of lost at the end. Like, okay, because I was just thinking, like, okay, now we get into the scientist guy. We're gonna find out what's going on.
So I don't know. Bro Collector, I don't think it was just memories. Like, so when they say memories, something about, and again, I'm still learning this myself. Something about, because remember when it showed her place from when she was a kid with her mother?
Yeah.
And they showed like 9 different variations of it, and as it got to the last one, it kept getting like lighter and lighter. Like the furniture kept disappearing more and more and more. So I don't think how'd you write it? You said the creatures. I don't think they were memories parts. I think
they became real.
The Backrooms has memories, and so that's why there's like multiple eyes on characters or multiple noses, because it basically just keeps repeating what it thinks it remembers from you the last time. So it's basically like a regurgitation of its own memories, something of that effect. So they're already there, even though the main Clark got killed. I don't think that has anything to do with his memories, because I don't think it's the memories of Clark. I think it's the memories of the Backrooms is what it is that's going on. It's something again, I could be off, I could be wrong, but that's how I take it.
Yeah, I mean, they've still been made real. All these things they've been made real. So I wouldn't think that they would necessarily disappear if their originator dies.
Yeah.
Because they continue to exist. They exist even now. I mean, because you had Clark and you had Pirate Clark. You have both, at the same time. Pirate Clark can exist without regular Clark, as we've seen, because Pirate Clark kills Clark.
Right.
So the idea that, all these spaces continue to exist in some way, shape, or form, which is how you find, you stumble across the spaces and you're seeing, remnants of other individuals and what other, replications of other people's lives and bits and pieces here and there. You're seeing their stuff along with your stuff. It's like you're adding to it, I think, every time. You're adding your stuff to it. It's just stuff coming really from all over. But it's other people's, clearly other people had been in the back rooms at some point in time, and had been, munched on. And if you watch the web show, then many people have fallen prey to.
I got to look those up.
Yeah, I'll have to watch those.
Is only there's got to be other avenues to get back there other than just through his store.
Oh yeah,
there's got to be other.
Yeah, because I don't think the MRI people are getting into it that way.
It's like sinkholes or something where you're walking along and all of a sudden you fall into like a.
Until you guys said MRIs, I didn't even pick up on that. I knew there was another scientist or some person watching him through the camera, and that was the guy who saw him on the commercial when he was with his family.
Yes,
I completely
recognized
the aspect. So
I like I like mystery. Like quickly going to the Furious. It's a great action movie.
Mentions, that was the word I was looking for just now.
But it does a few things that you don't normally see in action movies, like because you got these guys and they got to do the thing, it's kidnapping and stuff, but they never really tell you, like, well, who are these guys? How did they get these skills? And then at the end of the movie, you're going to learn, one character's going to tell his daughter, you want to know my story, this is it, and then the movie's over.
They didn't even tell you what country it's set in.
No, it's somewhere in Southeast Asia.
It's people from all over Asia that are in it. It's not just one,
But typically those movies, it's like you got a badass guy and he's doing this stuff, and then the backstory comes up. Oh, he was an elite soldier and whatever. You don't know. They never tell you that. And then when they're gonna reveal it, it's like credits. Like. And I love
constantly asking that question too throughout the thing of who is this guy?
Right. Who is this guy? Right. And there's a major part of his character that I've seen. I've watched all the trailers, and you would never know this. You never know it from the trailers. Like, he has this thing. Like, and and it's just awesome.
It's such an incredible movie. Like, talk about a crowd-pleasing film. Yeah. Where the crowd, such a good crowd watching that movie. People gasping, people laughing, people.
Yeah,
a lot of gas.
There were a few moments where I was like, okay.
There's a lot of that, and it goes places where you're like, oh god, this is taking it to some dark places, and then things happen where you're like, I didn't see that coming.
Yep.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's not your typical B movie type action film.
The stunts were amazing.
Yeah,
the stunts were absolutely incredible in that film.
And it's just for everybody. It's in English. It's dubbed in English, so you don't. There's a few subtitles sprinkled. But because a lot of my friends were worried, like, well, I don't know, they ain't trying to read. So I'm like, nope, you don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of good movies out there now.
No, we've got
it's been wild
from now through the end of the year. It's movies galore because everybody knows about the main big, huge blockbusters coming.
Yeah.
But every time I go to the movies and see the trailers, I'm like, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I'm looking forward to The Invite. Some kind of
what's The Invite?
A swingers comedy. Seth Rogen,
I
Olivia Wilde,
didn't even know about that.
Penelope Cruz, and Edward Norton. Okay. Some kind of swinger comedy between those two couples there. I just saw what was another one I was looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing Supergirl. I forget that's this.
Supergirl looks like it's going to be really
that's
good.
Next week.
The more I see that, the Odyssey looks like it's going to be freaking ridiculous.
I told you I bought my tickets yesterday for that. I got to tell you this. Well, I think I told you on the phone, Calvin, but my local Flicks Brew House, and the setup for Brew House is they got a bar, you sit in the theater, you order food, they bring you the food, popcorn, whatever, it's that kind of thing. Well, they're doing a special screening for the Odyssey, and it's you get a beer, you get a drink, a 3-course meal, popcorn, and I looked at the price, and it's like $79, and I'm like, nah, I don't know what the food is. I mean, all the food they have there is good, but for $80, it's like, y'all serving one of them tomahawks? What's up? Like, so I'm like, I passed on that. I just went with a nice IMAX screen.
I mean, I don't know. The ticket itself is probably what, $25? A beer can cost
Not here.
$15. Oh no?
No. So here, the adult ticket is $11.
Oh damn. Okay.
Their biggest beer is $9. Typically their entrees are like $16 to $17.99. Pizza's a little cheaper. So that's why I was like, well, 3-course meal, but it's just going to be like something that's already on your menu, or like they don't tell you on the website, well, what's it going to be? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, because I started doing the adding, and I'm like, I don't think this is going to be worth $80. Like, if it was like unlimited beers, then it's worth $80.
That would be something.
Yeah, but they have these fan fest screenings each month. Last month, I think the last one I went to was the Big Lebowski. And what they do is they have some things on the menu, drinks and food items that are themed towards the movie, and you get a glass that is, has something from the movie engraved on it. So I have a bunch of these glass, but you don't, with this $80 thing, you don't even get that. So I'm like, I don't know if the food's going to be worth it,
That's messed up. Yeah, I know Alamo Drafthouse used to do a ton of themed glasses when Mondo was Mondo. Mondo ain't the same Mondo it used to be.
Yeah.
But movie canon, yes. I'm actually watching Leviticus on Tuesday.
I didn't even know about that. I didn't know about that, but I will add it to my list.
What's up?
I'm actually, I'll be watching Leviticus on Tuesday. And I think on Thursday, I might go see Toy Story 5. I don't know.
That's a pass for me.
Oh, that's a must. That's a must.
I might go see Toy Story 5.
I never saw Pass 2 personally.
What?
3 is great.
3's the best one.
3 is fantastic.
Here's the thing. I like.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And the sad thing is, when those movies were coming out, I was still managing a movie theater, and I didn't. Sometimes movies would get by me because we're so busy. Like Toy Story is going to be, theater's going to be slammed. So if I don't catch it in the preview, like Wednesday night, when we have to QC the movies, sometimes I didn't get to see them. So, and I never went back and watched, but I'll definitely make it my business to watch Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3 is incredible.
1 is a classic. 2 is a great follow-up as a sequel.
Yep.
In my opinion, 3 is the best.
Yeah.
The animation for the time, it finally caught up. And the storyline was phenomenal. 4 is very good, but you don't need to see 4.
See, the thing is, I haven't seen 4. Should I watch 4?
If you're going to watch 5, watch 4.
Okay. I was I have Disney Plus. I think right now I have Disney Plus.
It's not a must, but it's a good movie. It's Woody out in the wild with Lil Bo Peep on a side mission, right? Because Andy's through 3, and then they get the new little girl at the end because Andy gives the toys away at 3, right?
Oh, okay.
But the new villain is a damn iPad.
Yep.
Oh, that.
So they keep it in modern times.
Because I recognize that toy, but I remember what the real name of it is. But in the movie, they call it
lily pad.
Lily pad. But there's something that looks very similar. That was a real.
They have kid iPads that look like something.
Yes.
There is a version of that out there, but that's the villain because its screen time is now the villain of kids, taking them away from the toys aspect. So I definitely will. I didn't know about Leviticus. I see it here on my screen.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check it out.
It's on my list now.
Supernatural horror film.
Definitely, I'm putting this on my list. One Night Only. That looks like a rom-com. Well, maybe not even rom-com, more of a romance movie. But
so is that the one with the girl from
Top Gun?
Okay, sexy as hell.
Hey,
But like the dude that's in the movie,
he's cute as hell.
The dude that's in the movie, I'm like, bro, you ain't handsome. Like,
she even cracks a joke about his hairline in the trailer. So
I'm like, I was like, that matchup ain't working for me.
I've missed it twice. What is it about this particular day that they're like? Is it a hookup day?
So I must be some weird world where, because it says in the trailer, it's like, oh, this is the one day where single people can have sex.
Right.
Like, that trailer was strange.
Every day is that day.
Apparently not.
Yeah. But they don't go into that at all. So
thanks, Mello.
That is like some Purge nonsense,
like I said,
right?
Where
it's
like, right. By far the classic, but by the time we got to three had us all. We were all ready to weep our eyes out thinking.
Well, you got to like grow up with the movie, and you got to grow up with Andy, and then when the thing happens at the end, it's just like,
with all the reviews going on about 5, I've heard everybody's walking out crying, coming out.
Yeah, see, I ain't trying to cry in public.
Well, you ain't got the connection anyway, so you'd probably be the only one walking out that would be crying.
I'd be laughing.
Yeah, everybody looking at your side was like, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to catch up. Then I'm gonna have to watch 1, 2, and 3 because I haven't seen 1 and 2 since they came out.
The invite comes out on the 26th. Like I said, I'm looking forward to that one. Moana live. I'm kind of cool on that one. I love it.
I never saw the animated one.
I haven't seen Moana.
Fifth Element is coming out. I forgot the Fifth Element. They're doing they're putting it back out for us to rewatch it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what?
Ocean's 11 is coming back out.
Okay, my theater is going.
Ice Cream Man is coming August 7th.
That's the end of Oak Street. I want to see the end of Oak Street.
Oh yeah, the end of Oak Street. What's Ice Cream Man?
Some horror movie where Ice Cream Man is giving shit to kids and they turn into zombies from the ice cream he's giving them.
All right. Yeah. So my theater is showing their next. Well, no, I think their next fan thing is where you get the glass is Twister, the first Twister, and then after that it's Raiders, and they're doing Raiders 2 nights in a row because I guess it's going to be super popular. So I'm going to go both nights, and see that and get 2 glasses.
25th anniversary of Ocean's 11 is coming back on the 25th.
That makes me sad and feel old. That's 25 years old.
What's 25 years old?
Ocean's 11.
Oh wow! Okay.
Which is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
Damn it. 25, a quarter of a century ago, Ocean's 11 came out.
What else is current? Right? Did anybody see Power Ballad with
No. I saw the trailer, but that didn't interest me.
I like Paul Rudd, so I figure it should be a funny movie. When I have time, I'm gonna try and get around to that, but it's not high on my list. Like I said, I'm seeing The Furious at 1 since I couldn't get to it yesterday. I saw the trailer for Tuner.
I've been meaning to see that
because I can't find it anywhere.
I got to see if it's playing in my locally because I saw that trailer and I immediately.
So now it's showing at my local theater.
And someone told me they saw it. A friend of mine, and it was really, really good. So I got to write this down.
But it's at my AMC 30, and they're only giving it three screens 3 times for it. So it must not be doing that well.
Yeah, it's not a blockbuster type of but it looked like something that was right up my alley. So
I love Boosters. with Kiki Palmer and
that was a weird movie, but I loved it.
Okay, I
gotta go see that.
That's on my list. I haven't had a chance to get around to that yet, but that
was a weird movie.
What else is on here?
That's Boots Riley, right?
Yeah.
What was that movie with the guy who plays Mandalorian? Took place in Oakland with Too Short.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That movie was so good.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, Freaky Tales, because that's the Too Short song. Freaky Tales. You never seen that?
See The Mandalorian? I haven't seen that.
I saw that twice.
The Mandalorian Grogu?
Yeah.
I fell asleep on.
Well, first time I fell asleep on the first scene because I was really tired. I went back, but I liked it enough. Like I want to see it again, and I said I love the soundtrack.
World where they can only have sex once a year. Okay, that's what I got that feeling like it was a purge situation. I just every time that segment of the trailer comes, I was just mishearing it correctly.
I really liked the purge.
I couldn't tell if I was hearing what I thought I was hearing or not. Okay.
I hope there's a weird twist to that movie.
Yeah, there's something they're not telling us in the trailer. Something made.
Yeah, they kind of
why would she be attracted to him?
You know,
why is he using magic on her?
Like, why?
And I believe, and I don't keep up with all this, shit that stars do and whatever, but is that the guy that married the singer? The Lupa girl? What's her name? Dia Lupa? Is that her name?
No clue.
You don't know the singer?
I know you're far from the pulse of popular culture.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so sure. All right. I think she got married. I think that's the guy she married. That's
not a bad-looking guy. He's, his ears are kind of funny, but hey, who am I to talk? Speaking of funny, I finally flipping got this in the mail.
Oh, I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
that's
Jake's
my favorite character.
I finally got it, and I don't know. Now that I have it, I hate to say it.
You don't want it?
It took so long that I'm like the excitement for it. I'm like,
right.
Well,
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I've been wanting. Mine got pushed back 4 months now. So now they say middle of July, but I don't trust Sideshow.
Well, you order the stuff, and then you wait.
Yes. And
depending on how long you wait, eventually, sometimes you just lose enthusiasm. You lose the excitement for the thing because you've just waited so long. Sometimes the excitement pays off.
I can deal with the wait, but once everyone else starts getting it,
that's the thing.
That's where it's hurting me.
What, last year?
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's the thing where I'm like, okay, well now I have mine, but it would be nice if we all got them at the same time.
I know, because I'm like living my
share in
for other people.
These waves of figures coming in at different times, but like I said, at this point, I've got so much shit. I'm fine when shit comes in late. I prefer things coming in because I'm not looking to do reviews on anything.
Right.
And so if it takes longer where I don't have to worry about forking up money, I mean, I have Batman, Robin, Anti-Venom, Spidey still in boxes.
Like, for example, I'm not sweating the Ghostbusters. They come when they come.
Yeah, that DeLorean can come in 2027.
At this point, that's where I'm at with it. I've been so... I thought I got... Payne told me to be ready to pay for them shits in January. Or February, one of the two.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting on them shits ever since. I ain't heard a peep. Every time he's sick, because Payne is really good about... he's very communicative about what's going on with our orders. So anything comes up, he keeps us, all in line with what's going on. Every time I see a message come from him, I'm like, ew, is it Ghostbusters? And at this point, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
The Ecto one, he'll be up there empty until they show up at this point. What I don't want to happen is Ghostbusters, the DeLorean, which luckily one of my boys, he wants to buy my Sideshow and my Marty and Doc. I really don't want to give up my Marty and Doc, but I'm like, if you want them, you can have them. I'd rather have the space and the money back in the pocket. But I just don't want Ghostbusters, DeLorean, and Catwoman all to drop in my
all at the same time. Yeah.
They do bottleneck though, don't they? Whereas like here's when you told me they were coming out.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like they're going to hit us for $3,000 at one time, and I'm like, and then you're going to have people picking and choosing what they want to do because that's a hard pill to swallow for plenty of people.
Depending on how that Catwoman turns out, I mean, by the time it comes out, I might look and go, I can cancel.
I was in line for first batch, but for whatever reason they've been delayed. So I guess we'll get them when we get them.
Because I just ordered the InArt Superman 2-pack yesterday. Yeah, I ordered that, and I ordered that third Hano Trooper.
You went with Kit?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got here was a pleasant surprise because the Kit NRD was $135, and I had that somebody's $10 code. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it was Geo's. I had Geo's $10 code, and it took the $10 off the NRD because whenever I've had a code with Sideshow, it doesn't take it off the NRD.
No, it takes it off.
And I'm like, that's where I really wanted to apply to the NRD.
Yeah, no, Kit's always been that way. It always takes.
I didn't because I've always just ordered stuff from Kit. Like I've never done the payment. I did in stock stuff.
Sideshow, it'll come off the balance of it.
You're right. I'm like, yo, give me it off the top. Because
even so. And I do like that they recently added the feature where you can just pay early, like give a
because I've been doing that because man, I'm gonna get slammed because I've been
meaning to do it on.
I got caustic plastic stuff on. Oh, and I gotta order the oh my god, I gotta get on the caustic plastic reanimators. I gotta have those. I absolutely love that film. Those films.
I put $100 on because I need to learn to just stop putting my ass on wait lists for shit because a lot of times my wait list comes forward. And so I got a Prime 1. It's a quarter scale. It's the Batman vs. Killer Croc bonus. It's the top one. Yeah. I think it's $2,000 for it. And the 3 payments it gave me, it was like $525, $9 something for the last payment because that's the last payment. Tax and shipping and some whatever other probably tariff fee or something like that. So I put $100 toward it because I want to see like how it affected. Like, does it change the payment plan? Like, does it regenerate or whatever? No, the payment's still $5 whatever. It just took $100 off the balance. I was like, what's the point?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I want to see something.
So I guess I'm gonna keep digging at it, and I figure at some point. The payment has to reflect that you put too much money toward it because they can't just, if you get below a certain threshold, they can't keep doing that. So that this is going to be a tester for me with the pay early on this piece.
I like this too. Sideshow, they give you the military discount because I went to order the Trooper and I'm like, oh damn, I got $30 off this joint. Like. And then they gave me a code for doing the RSVP for the 40th anniversary of Aliens. But then I tried to apply that, and you can't do both.
I hate how they don't let us know what the codes work toward, or if they work. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't work on whatever it is that you actually want.
And this actually, the code worked, but instead of me getting the 30-something off, it just switched it and took the 20 off. I'm like, nope, let's reverse that. Like I'll take the 30 off, So I guess it'd be insane if we could stack the codes,
There was a time where you could stack.
There was
a time.
You'd be getting shit damn near free.
Now the codes don't work half the time. When you try to use them, they're like, I have a code, and like you can't use it on this.
There was a time when they let us push payments for 3 months as opposed to just 2.
Yes.
Like, they've made several variations over the years that I don't think are in our benefit. I had a delay coupon which gave me 15% off in stock items.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course, the statue comes. Well, the code would have expired by the time I got the wait list for this statue anyway. It would have been nice to have been able to put that 15% off on said statue, but I was able to use it on a Scorch, Xenomorph, and a Grievous. So I was able to use 15% off on those 2 pieces on that order.
All I would say about the aliens, man, we need humans. We got enough aliens. Hit us with some of the human characters.
I don't know, how deep on the line would you want to go? I mean,
deep, baby. Pause.
And you heard it here. Windman is going to go balls deep on the aliens.
Well, I didn't say balls, but it was implied.
Hey, the way you said deep, it sounded like you meant balls deep.
Yeah, that was. I said deep. Okay.
That was a very distinct deep.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters. I mean, yo, I need an Apone. I would love an Apone.
What up, Larry? Good to see you, bro.
See, watch. They're gonna announce these characters, and Windman's gonna be like, "Game over, man. Game over."
Oh, there you go. Well played. Gotta have that character, right?
Yeah, I'm
Hicks. I mean, come on. You know.
I'm just surprised they don't have a bishop or
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, they'll give us a bishop, and it'll just be the upper torso.
Hey.
And a small carton of milk.
If they do the alien queen, they need to give us the top.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I hope somebody's got space for that thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be. You can be calling up Costa like, help me build a case.
Right. That's gonna be a space hog for real.
You could do it if they could do the Scorched Xenomorph, or if they could do an alien queen. It's just the alien queen is going to be very delicate.
Yeah, and then she got to have some eggs.
You beat me too. I was like, some eggs got to be in there with her some way somehow.
They ain't gonna give us Newt.
And they're gonna give you an open egg. They're gonna give you a closed egg. So you probably gotta give at least one of each.
Yeah. But they just have to give her a good stand because she's not going to stand on her own. She's got those high heels for feet. She's not going to stand on her own well, so that you'd have to have a really good stand for it. Just the same thing with the the Robocane. It's like you could try to pose your Robocane without a stand, but you should probably use the stand for your Robocane.
I still got to order that and Robocop 2.
I got the Robocop 2. I need to. I ordered the endoskeleton from Terminator 2, and then of course InArt's like, "Here's ours." I'm like,
I'm all I'm staying away from T1 anything.
So I got the 2-pack. I got the Terminator 2-pack from InArt.
I got that 2-pack as well. Yeah, I mean,
I skipped that one.
You'd be foolish not to. I mean, for 2 figures for what, $350?
Yeah, it's super good deal. And now I'm like, well, let me just complete the evolution of that character in the film by getting the T1 T800, and that way I can have the 2-pack and the T800. It's like how it started, how it's going.
See, I wasn't gonna get that one because I just feel like, I mean, I like the look of the T2 better, but it makes sense to have that 2-pack with the T1. It just seems so plain that it's just standing there like.
I mean, I'm gonna have like lurching forward.
I guess because he doesn't have any weapons in the film or anything.
No.
So I get, unless they, like I said, unless they just gonna give us a pipe that he was, or a pipe bomb or something. Like I feel like there should be something else.
I was just hoping the price would come in at $400 or less.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a little more than the Hot Toys one. I mean, I don't need guns because at the end of the movie, he didn't have any guns. He was enough, is the thing. He was enough.
Right. Yeah, that's the point. Because even when they do the future flashbacks in that film, you don't see an endoskeleton. You just see an infiltrator one that comes into the hidey hole place, So I get it. So damn, I want up having to get that because it just makes so much sense.
I gotta revisit one.
Well, that's my favorite. The Terminator 2.
I was raised on 2. That was the first one I ever saw. So
first one I saw was 1.
It took me till I was older because, like I said, it got to the point where I was questioning, like, well, why is she scared of him? There was just things that didn't quite fit for me.
Right.
Not realizing it was, I mean, obviously T2, but I didn't give him. This shit was fucking phenomenal. So, and I saw it when I was like 9 or 10. And I mean, to show y'all how far back, we were in my uncle's den. That's when he had the big ass 2 big screen TV, and you had the red, blue, and green.
Oh yeah, the rear projection joint.
Screen.
Yeah.
And so that's how I first saw it and fell in love with the film back then. And like I said, they always just felt a little something felt disjointed for me until I got old enough to realize, oh, this is a sequel. The first one was actually a horror film, and he was the villain at the time, reverted into the savior for the second film, and it's more of an action film this time. So it took me a while to realize that, and so I have seen it, but I know T2.
It's kind of, to me, it's kind of hard to go from T2 to T1.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like, it's a very low budget film. It's more of a horror film than an action film. It's got a lot of action at the end, but but I absolutely love it. So I'm probably going to have to get that T1 because it just makes, thank you, Press X, enabling sons of bitches.
Hey, that's what this community does. Hey, your boys do nothing but spend your money, find a way. So to me, that's $350 I can put toward. That's what I just ordered my tumbler.
So you got that?
Yeah. So and I'm mad at myself because I was trying to wait for him to give us the heads up, like, hey, I'm about to flip it to where it's 300 down, because I wanted to really put just 100 down, and I missed it. Shout out to Uncle Hawk, because he hit me. He's like, hey, he bumped it, right? I said, no, he didn't. Sure enough, he did. So, and you have for those you watching, you have till tomorrow to get the Bell free figure that goes the seated figure. Tomorrow's the last time you have to order the car by tomorrow, or else he said he'll be selling it individually.
Also, on Kit, if you're going to buy the Superman from Kit, tomorrow's the last day.
Kit says that, but he'll extend stuff.
Oh, okay, because I know it's a little bit longer from InArt, but we can't get it
because you can still order Catwoman Jazz Inc. I believe with Kit. Someone just recently, I think Ty just recently ordered that from Kit. Maybe
okay.
And Kit was supposed to cut that off back in like November, December. Because I held off. I think I made my order the last day because I wanted my invoice to be as far down at the bottom as possible. One, I want to see everybody.
Right. I hear you.
One, I want to see everybody's coming in. I mean, but now I'll be able to see it in person next month in at Comic-Con. But also, I just didn't want my invoice sooner than We've got a late addition to the party. My man. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
What's good with you, bro?
Chilling.
Good to see you. Thanks for
coming in.
Nothing much, my man. Nothing much.
This is just we just shooting the shit at this point. We don't went through all of our points and topics. We just going through collector talk at this point.
I just figured I'd join in and say what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's all.
It says retiring
collector.
Or are you retired collector?
Yeah, which is it?
I'm both. I'm retiring from this shit, man.
You're getting out of the game? You're getting out of what? What is this?
I ran out of room.
They're going to pull you back in.
I ain't got no more space, man.
Didn't you just move? You didn't move to more space for your stuff?
I moved, but it's a little bigger, but that just let me know that I got too much shit now.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I don't even have nowhere to put Vader, and I just don't because unless I'm putting them on top of a cabinet where they're just gonna get dusty.
What if you let something go?
No, that's never an option.
Yeah, that's not.
Stop it.
With that being said, I'm doing the same. I believe I got mine at a good price with between discounts and rewards points. So I'm looking to get my tumbler away for like $400 and shipping. So I need to get rid of it because the other one's coming in. So between I have the animated version coming, I got the blue animated, I have the tumbler, and then if he ever gets around to doing 97, I'll end up getting that as well. So. But my garage is starting to get full here, so I am looking to do that. Huh?
I said I can help you with that. I don't want your tumbler, but I do want your Batman Forever Batmobile. So
no, that's not going anywhere. That's staying in there. That's
nice try. Yeah.
You had my ears pinned. I was like, we will.
Oh, okay, we're making a deal.
And I'm easygoing. I'm willing to give payment plans, however you want to work it out. I need it out of here. So
I'll give you $1 right now.
I'd buy that for $1.
Right, exactly. And every other week, another $2.
I thought Blur Dad wanted it, and I was willing to work with him, but he keeps putting his toe in the water and then pulling his foot back. So
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I know that feeling, man. I have a couple tumblers coming from Jazz Inc.
Yes, I did. I didn't order the figure yet. I'm still debating on not only if I want to do it, but which to do between the realistic one and the. But I've got these. I have the Sideshow. I think the fifth scale statues for both. Well, I have Joker, Harley, and Batman, and I've got the exclusive pieces for all three. So those are kind of my fill-ins for that. I really don't feel that I need a figure for it. But of course, the car will get here, and I'll feel like I need it. We all know how that works.
Yeah. But after that, I'm kind of Jazz Inc. out, bro. After this tumbler, I'm done with Jazz Inc.
Oh, you like I said, everybody's like, are you getting the Knight Rider? No, I'm not.
I am gonna get that Bat computer though, that 89 Bat computer. It will be mine.
I got to do that now. Will be mine. Of course, he decides to do that after I did my custom one. So I guess one will have to be 89 and the other computer will have to be. So I guess the custom will be 89 and the 92. The other computer will be 92 with the newer version of the two, I guess.
So you are getting that from Jazz Inc., Kelvin?
I think it's got working screens. He got me a working screens.
Okay.
There's a lot of working screens.
So what I'm thinking of doing is taking the Ecto 1, and I'm mad because this thing is 80 freaking pounds to have to lift this from above my head to get it back down and out the room. But I'm gonna probably put this in the garage because at some point I'm gonna end up just putting cases in the garage near my bikes and having the garage display. But I'm thinking about taking that Ghostbuster display down and just having 89 across to 92. And have it all be Keaton first across the top, because they keep coming with these added, filler characters from either who just did.
Did you get the Harvey Dent?
Yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, he's right here sitting in front behind the screen. So I put up there as well. I really like it. But
and Jack Napier.
Yeah, so they're gonna come with a Bob, and so I'm thinking of using that extra space to widen all this out. So if he does come with that other computer, I don't need a cave. That's what I have in the box too. I have the original 89 because currently this is a 92 filler in here. So now I can finally put his ripped off cow sculpt on, move him over here, and then I'll put the 89 in the vault there. So
I need a vault.
He's supposed to be working on one, so
I mean,
well,
either I'll make one.
Shit, so I'm not buying this shit. I got all that shit right there, so I'm not. Yeah, so I'm not.
And Steve tried to sell me on that with the whole glow setup, and he was like, "Well, I mean," he tried to hit me. Well, I mean, you've already paid this much into it. Just use that as your deposit. I was like, man, if you don't give me what the hell I already paid for, I don't want. It looks great though, especially because you got the whole.
The whole damn
setup.
thing.
You got the light up. You got the platform. Yeah. I just went with the computer.
But the screens just light up. They don't. It's just
But honestly, in there. Until we saw the working screens, that's perfect. That's all I need.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't think Yost was going to finish this. It took him 5 years to finish this piece.
Yeah.
Because at one point I had canceled it and used the balance on this to go to my Batwing, and then when he finally figured out the screen configuration to make them work, I was like, "Hey, Yost, if I ordered it again, can I get my NRD back?" And he gave it back to me. So I was like, "Bet."
Well, the one that pissed me off, Kelvin, was the BVS Computer Lab. I've had so many problems with this one. That one up top there.
Yeah.
Bro, half the script too, man. I got it, and 3 months later, all the screens on the right side, I told you about it, they just stopped working. So I emailed them, and they sent me a replacement power supply. That worked for another 3 months. Then they just stopped. He was like, "Well, can you order power supply off Amazon and we'll reimburse you?" I was like, "You know what? Forget it." So I went and ordered it, and then about 6 months later, the other side, the screen just stopped working.
What did you do to him?
I do nothing to
I'm
him.
just
What did
messing with
you
you.
do?
So I went and bought it, man. I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? Just, man, okay. Right.
Yeah, it's tedious, and I'm at the point where I'm tired of feeling like I'm paying car notes to this collection.
Yeah. See, we talked about that when I talked to you last week. When I moved, that put my mind back to like, dude.
It's stressful, and I'm at the point now where I'm like, I really took account of what I spend when it comes to this. And don't get me wrong, I still love it, but now that I'm back in the motorcycle side of things, now now you bring, I'm like, ooh, well, the new 2026 is out, right, of a bike, and that's still my sport bike side. But now I'm like, well, now I'm getting older, I kind of want a Harley now, So I'm looking at bigger toys.
I did notice when you said something about your garage, you said bikes.
Well, I have two at the moment.
Okay.
I have two bikes, and so I'm thinking, well, I will get a third at some point. But like I said, I'm thinking I'm going Harley, and so, but you get out again, it's just like everybody's like the oohs and ahs of the community. Everybody's like, who's got what, all that. Yeah. So you get out there, you get, who's got the loudest sound system, who's got the biggest rims. Who's got the most chrome on the bike? Who's got the fancy handlebars? Yeah. Who's got the back in mid-teens, the headlamps were $1,000 for the set. I just looked at the set the other day. I think they're like $2,200 to $2,500 for just the headlamps.
Damn.
Yeah. So one thing people don't realize when it comes to Harley Davidson, that HD stands for hundreds of dollars. It don't stand for Harley Davidson. It stands for hundreds of dollars. Because you got custom seats, you got it's a lot. It really is. The bike, if you buy the bikes from the dealership, that starts at $40K off top if you're not doing anything extras. And then if you're doing engine work to make them faster, if you're doing, like I said, the music, adding on speakers, customizing your bags, custom paint jobs, you're running around easily on $100,000 vehicle. Just on a motorcycle, 2 wheels. Damn, right? That's a lot of money. When you get into it all said and done. And so, like I said, when it comes to this, I'm like, I at some point I'm gonna start having to funnel funds to something else. It's funny. My wife, she keeps trying to push for me to get a Harley, and I'm like, that's for me to ride. and then she tries to like, oh, so if you get that, you're getting rid of one of your other bikes, right? No, I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I own my bikes. They'll stay right where they're at. It's fun. They always trying to get you to get rid of this yo shit. Like, you get rid of some yo shit. How about that? But
well, I love collecting, man. I enjoy it. It's my passion, man. But I've reached a point where, I have limited space now, and with all the shit I got on pre-order, dude, I can't be ordering any more vehicles and all that other stuff, dude. I don't have room for it no more.
I just canceled that Flash Batman. I got that on wait list. I can let that go. Like I said, I canceled the statue.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the end game when it comes to collecting, actually, because for the vast, I have something from I think Inbox Studios. I have a Tauntaun that's on the way. It should be here, a 1/6 scale Tauntaun.
Nice.
And so between what Hot Toys is doing, between what third parties are doing, and between the vehicles I've already got, there are so few vehicles left that I want that if they made them, I'd get them. And there's so few figures that, unless they decide to go all in on like Rogue One and start remaking Rogue One, figures or whatnot. Otherwise, I'm kind of at the point where I've got all the major stuff I'd want.
Yeah.
And it's good because I'm running out of space.
Yeah.
So unless they start coming out with like 1/6 scale Jurassic Park dinosaurs or something like that, then I think I'm almost, and that's the sad thing, is that my collection right now it's built on nostalgia. It's built on the things that have come before, the things I absolutely love.
Yeah,
that's the stuff that's coming into the collection. Yeah. Sadly, Hollywood right now isn't making anything. They're making new stuff. They're just not making enough new stuff that makes me go, oh, I want figures from this or that or this or that. They're not making anything new. So instead, companies have gone backwards. And now they're like, oh, we need Jungle Hunter Predator. We need this, we need that. Okay, you can mine all that nostalgia all you want. But eventually, you got to start making some new stuff. And you got to have some new IPs. Otherwise...
Or they can even go to old IPs that they never did. Like, or they did one figure from. Like,
yeah, something in mind.
I got Jack Burton. I would love to have Lopan.
Oh, that would be
the three.
To have those three characters, yes,
right?
Yes.
So it's like, you know, but I guess like any business, like, oh, we did this one, and we didn't sell a lot of them, so we're not going to do the rest or whatever. But I'm like, man, that's I just feel like they're leaving some money on the table, you know.
Well, you've got that window of time where you've talked about, like, Knight Rider, for instance. There's a window of time where you can sell Knight Riders.
Yeah.
And then there's going to come a time where no one knows what Knight Rider is.
Yeah.
And all your Knight Rider customers are gone. There's going to come a time when your 1966 Batman customers are gone. You know, because new customers, you know, we saw that with Masters of the Universe. The Masters of the Universe film was fantastic.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people saw Masters of the Universe. I think it came out a little too late. And for people to go, well, they'll take their kids to see it. Their kids are like 20, 30 years old. Their kids aren't Masters of the Universe age, you know? So the people that are like, oh, I love Masters of the Universe, the vast majority of people who saw it were like 35 to like 55 or something like that. The earlier, you know, the younger bunch, the younger audiences, the ones that you really want to get in there to see it, weren't going to see Masters of the Universe. You know, and can you still sell toys to, you know, 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds at this point if it's Masters of the Universe? Do they know what it is? Do they know what Knight Rider is? Do they know what Planet of the Apes is? Do they know?
Yeah.
Did you see Masters of the Universe?
I did. I need to see it again. Fell asleep on.
I saw it. And I didn't like it.
I saw.
Like it?
I enjoyed what I saw. So I need to see it again. I didn't care for the Earth aspect of it. When he got to Eternia, I was more into that side of things.
I didn't like.
Thankfully, they didn't spend that much time on Earth, which I appreciate. Which is good. Unlike the first Masters of the Universe film where they're like, hey, look, the whole thing takes place in what? New Jersey? I don't know.
Answer your question, Doug. So anybody knows anything about Harleys? There's basically a Glide is basically like the base model of it. There's Ultra Glide, Electric Glide, Street Glide, Road Glide. The Glide is the basics of the bike and just all these different elements that come with it. So what I was told was basically like a top of the line and take things off of it, as opposed to if you get a Street Glide, it's basically like the basic of it. It has all the bags and everything, but it has no, like, doesn't have the rear trunk or anything on the back of it. And I heard it's more expensive trying to add those pieces on as opposed to getting it off top, and then just because you can mechanically just pull them off and put them on the side of your garage. So I want a Road Glide because a Street Glide, you turn the handlebars, it's all one piece. They call it elephant trunks. And so the whole head lamp, it's one single lamp and the whole front of it all swings at once. Whereas a Road Glide has dual headlamps and the frame of the handlebars only move. The framing of the front of the bike doesn't move at all. So Road Glide is where I'm looking to at least start from that base and then kind of figure out what I want to add or to track from that. What I wanted to say, and Chris is the culprit for me when it comes to this. I was really never into the vinyl aspect of things, right? And then I saw, because I got caught into the posters, with Bottleneck. I'm pissed. They actually had a really dope one that released on Friday, and I missed it. It was Into the Spider-Verse one I missed on Friday.
Oh, yes.
And after you buy so much of them, they give you early emails.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Before, but I freaking missed that one too. So I'm like,
wow.
Did you get chances of it? And I was at work. Because it always goes to my promo emails, so it doesn't necessarily like hit me for those. I have to go looking for them.
So I'll have to forward them to you when I get them. because I saw that.
Anything Batman related, and here I am watching.
Oh, nice. What is that one?
What is that?
This is did you see their Akira that they put out?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, this is that.
But I mean, I'm at the point where I've got two. Yeah. I've got two portfolios in the guest bedroom.
That's what I need to get into. That's what I need.
No, because that's a slippery slope.
That's a slippery slope.
You don't need
it. It's $100. It ends up being like damn near $100 per piece. Because
really?
It's 60, 70.
At least 60. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it starts at 60, $70, but then after shipping and tax, it's damn near 100.
Yeah, this ain't no $20 poster.
Unless you have boxes of tubes like that, where Chris has all over the place, then you need somewhere to put it. So it gets to the point where then you have to buy a $200 portfolio and sleeves, and then you get to the point where you need extra sleeves. Now you're buying more sleeves. Then the portfolio is 2 packs, and now you have to buy another portfolio and more.
All I have to say is Mass Minicon is in August, and it's going to be amazing. Last year it was 3 days, film screenings and print releases.
And you got this. Absolute Batman has been kicking my ass with all these variant comic books.
Oh, that's delicious.
I've been buying comic books.
Oh dear.
Based on all these variants. All right. So
it's good though, because the variants are worth money.
What do you have to do with these? Buy cases to put these up. So now I started one, just from because I was never really a comic book reader, but I love covers. So if I saw a cover I like, I'll grab this one, grab that one. But 22 books in now, 22 episodes, I guess, whatever you want to call it for these, and then at least 5 to 6 different variations of covers and different artists and stuff. Yeah, I've got that. I now have 3 cases for books now, and one case by itself is all absolute bad. So I got, and then you got glow in the darks.
Damn.
Yeah, this is another glow in the dark. This is a glow in the dark. Yeah. So I got that. So then where Chris came in. Now I got this one because I got this at Comic-Con. This was just supposed to be a collector piece. I was like, well, I got 89, so why not get 92? I got 92, so why not get Phantasm? And I got Phantasm. Well, why not I get Dark Knight? And I got Dark Knight, and then Blue. Where's my man Blue at? Because then of course I had to get.
That's Blue's favorite soundtrack.
The only thing I'm missing is I don't have Forever. I'm not interested in 97, but I need to get a Forever one.
Those are nice.
When I was talking to Chris, I was like, damn, I think I am missing. Which one is it? It's Forever. I need to add on. But I've got Hook in there. I've got episode 3 from Star Wars. So I think I have like another 5 to 10 book in there in my other closet. So let's give a round of applause for my little brother who graduated last Monday from college. Aaron Collectibles in the building. Proud of you, bro. Can't wait to he's coming Cali side. He'll be with us for celebration. Really proud of that dude. But the funniest thing is, lives in Brooklyn, not a Knicks fan.
I was just going to ask. He's not a Knicks fan, is he?
He probably the only little Puerto Rican running around that's not a Knicks fan in New York right now.
Who's his basketball team, Aaron?
He's not a teamer. He's a
player.
He's a player, so he's a Giannis fan.
Okay.
So he's a Milwaukee at the moment. Then he's like, well, if Giannis goes to LA, can I be a Laker fan? No, we don't want your little ass.
You do what you want, man. I wonder if he went to a watch party. It was for the Knicks.
Knowing him, probably not. He probably up under his girl somewhere. Booed up, cupcaking somewhere.
Yeah,
she said, "Go back to sleep."
But I bet everybody in New York was literally watching that game.
Hey,
know they were. New York
was a vibe yesterday. Yeah. I saw Manhattan, Queens. No, I saw 2 different Manhattans, Queens, Harlem. I think I saw one. They were out.
Yeah.
They were on their balconies. They were on their.
They're gonna have a parade for them.
I love the fact that there was a couple of places where somebody put the projector and they were showing it on the side of a building.
Okay,
people just out in the street.
That's New York, man.
That is so cool. Okay. Oh, he went to Washington Times Square, Washington Square Park. Okay. Yeah.
you grown now, huh? You graduate now. You think you're grown? Okay, I see you.
He said he was outside.
Don't make me call your mama. I got her number. But yeah, it's just where you feel like you pull away from one thing, and something else just gets you. And so
I was out the other day and
pull back.
Where was I? But there was a new comic shop, and it's actually an old one. I guess someone bought it and they changed the name. And I said, let me go in there, man. I want to buy like 15 comics. I bought a comic book 15 years since I was in Vegas, and I bought about 15 comics. They had a bin with like $2 comics, but bagged and boarded, and so I got some stuff to read, and they have a ton of figures, but no 1/6 stuff. So it's all like statues and smaller things, but it was cool, it was fun, so. But that's another thing, like, I was in Vegas, I had so many books, I was like, okay, I gotta stop. Like, I'm, keep buying.
It's more of a habit. Like, you're just so used to the routine of doing it. It becomes a habit of it.
Yeah, it comes with life, man. I mean, I wish I had unlimited space and unlimited money. I'd be collecting forever.
Yeah.
But there comes a point like,
I'd be picking up from warehouses sometimes. I'm like, I just need to buy my ass a warehouse. I'd have one segment for boxes. I'd have another section for the display of it. Have all the space in the world to be able to spread everything out.
And so you're gonna be sleeping in there like homeboy from Backrooms?
No, I would hire a security guard.
You used to hire security.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. And it's a lot better, like if you own your own home or something. But if you rent or whatever, or if you have to move, man,
I'm sick of boxing.
If you have a lot of figures,
that's where I'm at. I'm sick of boxing. I'm sick of boxing.
I don't wish that on nobody, man. Worrying about packing everything, unpacking shit, getting broken. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, I had to move everything.
Yeah, I saw Disclosure Day Friday night. It was okay.
I enjoyed it. It was a lot of dialogue.
Yeah,
a few action scenes that they had. They kept you gripped in with the movie. I enjoyed it. I liked it. And like I said, it's rare that I can actually get through a movie. I mean, I had a couple blinks, but for the most part, I was up. I was like, I'm not falling asleep on this. So
it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was okay. It was okay. The ending was different. The way it ended was different, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're 3 hours and 16 minutes in. Anything else anybody want to touch on? We have gone from vinyls to bikes to comics to figures to movies.
I got a quick question about InArt. So the T1 is worldwide.
Yeah. So yes.
So I think the only thing I've ordered from it, actually the first thing I ordered from InArt was the 2-pack, the Terminator 2-pack. Can you pay on the items from InArt, or you just got to wait for them to invoice you at the end?
You put it, from my understanding, I don't know if you from their specific website, because I go through everything for paying, but
right. That's what I mean, because
you put it down and then you wait for the invoice.
Okay.
Yeah, for InArt from the website. Yeah, you can order right from the website.
But I'm just wondering, like, if it's like I like the sideshow aspect of where I can just hit them with some money whenever I want.
We have a lot of time before we even think about a pound box of earn for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you, Critical Mass. I'll never do that shit again.
A pine box or an urn. I'm just gonna roll my body into a ditch. That'll be good.
Yeah. Just get me out of the house before I start stinking.
Actually, I kind of want like a weekend at Bernie's kind of situation. I really do.
Oh, just take you around.
Yeah, just take me around and get me into weird situations. No, collecting's fun. Collecting's great. I have many different collections. I'm selling quite a few records, actually. I have over 400 of them, and my goal is to get down to about 300. So that way, I mean, clearly I just got more records in the mail. So there are more records coming in. It's just now I curate as they're, now I'm like, do I actually really like this soundtrack? Because if I don't, I'm not going to buy it just because. And when I first started collecting, I was buying just because. I'm like, ooh, the artwork looks great, or the record looks great, or I like the film. It's like, yeah, but am I actually going to sit and listen to this music, especially when the price of records is $60-$70 per record plus shipping? It's like, no, I can't keep doing this.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And then what? It sits on the shelf and looks pretty, and like, this is not doing me any good. So I've got stuff that I know I'll never listen to again, and that stuff is out the door because they'll pay me money for those records, and then I can turn that around and buy more records, or I can take a trip, which is something I do.
That's ultimately where I want to get back to.
I love traveling. I need to get out of this country.
I was already looking to do a cruise, Bahama cruise in October. Then I just got invited to another one from April, and that's a big friend group of mine. So I'm looking to do that one. But then, I mean, and I tell everybody, this shit, it's cool, but get out, see the world. Like, there are so many different cultures and foods and sights and scenes out there. It's, the first couple of times you'd be like, what the hell am I getting myself into? But man, once that travel bug bites your ass, I can't. That's why I would just pick up in a heartbeat and just go somewhere. I damn near did a staycation yesterday. I was like, I need to get the fuck out the house. I almost shut down to Palm Springs and just got myself the weekend just so I could fuck out the house, right? But get out, do something. And I understand if you got kids or whatnot, it may not be the easiest, but strap their little ass on your back and still go do something. And again, it doesn't have to be across the world, but just, it has always boggled my mind that anytime I go on a trip, I get the same type of questions. How you do that? It's simple. Pick a destination, book it. Book a room and go. It's that simple, but people get so stuck in their routines and their comfort zones that they don't want to branch out. And ever since I started traveling, Bahamas was my first trip outside of Mexico. Mexico's 2 hours from here, so I've been to plenty of Mexico trips. But it got to the point where I was like, I want to push further. Like, I can't wait to get to Thailand. That's what, a 17, 18-hour flight for me. I can't wait to get to the Philippines to go catch up with Rins. Like, I'm constantly trying to push it. I mean, Dubai was a 16 straight hour flight, right? Like, and people like, what? I'm like, just get on the plane. You can't get off. So get on the plane.
Plane to eat, plane to drink, and plane to watch.
It's not like a domestic flight, but you're not just getting that one snack and one drink, and then they pat you in the butt and be like, all right, go sit down. Like, you're getting meals, right? Yeah. Like, you're getting actual meals. You're waking up to breakfast coming down the aisle,
Yep.
And
drinks all throughout.
It's not cheap. But this ain't cheap. We spend plenty of money just to, let's be honest.
Yeah.
How many of us got the same fucking figures on the shelf?
Yeah.
Don't
add it up.
And that's why
I made that mistake.
I try and make variations where I'm like, I want statues, I want vehicles, I want shit in my room that not everybody's got, right? So, but the travel aspect, there's nothing like getting a fucking stamp on that passport for me. That's my greatest collection.
That's worth infinitely more than this, because no, if I can look back and say, I went here, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, as opposed to, I have this figure, I have this figure, I have this figure. I'm like, come on. I'd rather have the experiences than the stuff.
I'm surprised too how few people actually do travel. At least a lot of people that I know, they don't travel. They don't really go anywhere.
And it shows.
I mean, honestly, the economy is fucked up right now. So
that's true.
Yeah, that plays a large part in it, man.
Let's keep that into account. But all I'm saying is, if you have an opportunity, and it doesn't have to be a 18, 20-hour trip. Take a 2-3 hour trip. Go to Mexico. There's plenty of beautiful locations in Mexico and nice. So I suggest beach resorts. If you do a beach resort, do an all-inclusive. So that way you get there, all your food and drinks are covered. right? Obviously, do your reviews to make sure it's good quality food and drinks. But there's plenty of discounts going on right now. You just have to. People just don't want to do the work. Go on Google, say discount trips for said destination.
Do your research, people,
and see what comes back. I mean, I know Vegas is hurting. I know
Vegas is cheap.
They're trying to get people into Vegas right now. Just they've got different stuff. I hate Vegas because it's always been work for me. So I go to Vegas all the time. People are like, "Oh, you going to Vegas?" And I'm bringing my ass right back. Get there, drop my shit off, and bring my ass right back. New Orleans was a phenomenal trip, which it was my second time. The food out there is like, if I could go get me some of them sweet potato beignets right now, shit. Good to me. Ooh, man. That's my suggestion. I would just say that. Get outside your comfort zone. Push yourself past, and just leap of faith. You got Jamaica, you got Aruba, you got Dominican Republic, you got Puerto Rico. I don't really want to go to Hawaii because I can't get a stamp in Hawaii. That's a state.
It's fun though, man. It's nice.
Which I've heard, and I do at some point do want to go, but it's just like St. Lucia, St. Thomas, for my 45th in a year and a half. I want to do Moorea. Most people don't even know what the hell Moorea is. It's the island next to Tahiti.
Oh, okay.
And see, I'm always trying to do things that people never heard of before, because they'd be like, "Where?" I'd be like, "Wait till you see." But you go to a location like that everybody knows about Tahiti, everybody knows about Fiji. These places are wanting you to come because they need the tourist dollars. So, but it's cheaper than going to the main name spots, and you still get fucking paradise when you're going. So that's what I would suggest. I know I had one of our fellow collectors, and he was debating on Star Wars Celebration going to LA for invoices that had come in. And I was like, that's not even on the fucking scale. Fuck them invoices. Because another figure's coming down the pipeline. Another 15 figures are coming down the pipeline. How many opportunities do you have to go to LA, hang out in the sun of SoCal, soak it all up, Star Wars Celebration 50th anniversary, and damn near all of us are going to be there.
That's me, man.
That's life experience.
I'm still hot.
I already told your ass. Wait, I'm telling you.
I'm hotter than kind. Press X, man. I'm hot about that, man. I need therapy on this damn Star Wars Celebration, man.
I was hot about it too, and then
told me up, man.
Running twice now. I'm
telling you. About it too. Spice
let it get closer.
Spice came to the rescue.
Let it get closer. And I'm sure tickets are going to pop up. Again, the economy. People aren't going to be able to make it. People are going to need the money for the tickets. Kids get sick. People can't get time off from work. There's plenty of situations that are going to come up where people are going to need.
I don't want to wish bad on nobody, but
I'm not wishing bad on anybody. I'm just saying life happens. Yeah. It shit happens. Yeah. And so every year somebody's going to. Shane was supposed to go to Japan, and I had gotten myself Friday and Saturday tickets initially, and then Shane had gotten, I think, 3-day tickets or whatever it was. He couldn't make it from Ireland, so he was like, well shit, I'm just trying to, he was basically ready to just give them away because he was like, I can't do nothing with them. So I was like, well, how about I just shoot you $100? I'll take your 2 passes, that way you get some money in your pocket and I get the extra days, so it turned out to be a win-win for both of us.
Worked out.
I couldn't make it to New York Comic-Con last year, so FBJ, I sold him one of my days for New York Comic-Con last year. Brick couldn't make it to San Diego Comic-Con last year, so one of my boys, one of my club brothers, picked up his tickets for Comic-Con. So what I'm saying, shit happens where people, are trying to recoup at least something for what they spent on. And so I'm pretty sure. Have a good day, Justin. Thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate you. And then Critical, same thing. Like I said, I know I'm keeping my eyes open for both of you guys with those tickets. So as time gets closer and I hear people are needing to come off of them, I'll let you know. I currently have 2 hotels booked right now because Spice had already had a hotel initially that I paid for, and then I just booked a second room that he found. So you can have one of my rooms, bro. Right? I'm just saying. So like, you feel me? So like,
yeah. Just
let the dust settle and let's see how shit figures out, and you can go off of that. You know, it could work off of that. So
I cannot wait to see y'all next year. I really cannot wait,
bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a hell of a time. It's gonna be a hell of a time, and I'm looking forward to it. Man, Blue and Bean coming through. And again, the only state I haven't been, well, outside of Alaska and Hawaii, but of the continental 48, Minnesota's the only state I have not physically touched. And so to see those brothers in person, I'm hella looking forward to that. I know Gio's gonna be there. Aaron's little ass is coming, like I said. So Clint Martin is coming. I know Second Brother's coming, Miguel's coming. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. You know, and if it's anything like Celebration in London, those are both times. But for me to be home, I got Langers down the street. I got all my food spots right there too. Shit. Saying.
And you get tickets to the Lucas Museum.
Gotta do that. Gotta do that.
To the where?
The Lucas Museum.
George Lucas. He made Star Wars.
I didn't even know who that was, man.
You mean this little movie called Star Wars, The Star Wars?
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to that one. So that's why, like that cruise I was invited to. That's at the end of April. I'm like, well, shit. I'm already taking the beginning of April off, and I was like, damn, to take 2 vacations in April. I was like, I don't know. I might just see if I can swing that one. But one's
YOLO, Calvin.
Taken care of.
YOLO.
Yeah,
oh, movie canon. I don't go near Salem near Halloween.
That's where I have an issue with that. You die once. You live every goddamn day.
I like it.
Everybody likes to hit you with that yellow shit. I'm like, haha, you die once. You live every day. You got to deal with the repercussions and decisions.
Zombies. What about zombies?
They're still dead.
Generate.
See, that's when I take my ass. Well, I guess technically on the island, I guess you can still have some zombies that may be there, but whatever.
I mean, are we talking like some reanimator stuff? Cat dead. Talk soon.
Yeah.
I have a nice little array of arsenal that I think I could keep myself safe from said zombies. I think I'll be.
Would you want to though? Depending on where society went, either you'd be perfectly at peace knowing that hey, there's no one to mess with you, or you'd be like, it's all gone. Yeah.
We got so many full of shit individuals out here. I'll be like, hey, eat his ass. Let's do it.
It's always nice if you're
right in the thick of it. I was thinking about commuting back and forth, but I'm like, I really don't want to deal with the traffic. I'm only about 40 minutes to an hour, but during that weekend, it could easily be an hour to 2 hour drive. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I know Spice and Tony, myself, I've never stayed at any of the Disneyland hotels before. And so we were thinking about getting a room, I think Tuesday of that week prior to the event, going to Disneyland and then staying at the Grand Californian for a night. And then from there on Wednesday, moving over to LA to get into our hotel rooms. So that's a working thought at the moment as well. So trying to tie all that in with the plans for that. But good thing is we got plenty of time to do it. Oh yeah, Aaron's last one. He was out there. He was in the streets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he was. He said he was at one of the parks. What time's your movie again?
1.
Okay.
Which
when's Feezy
won't be till like 1:30.
What you going to see?
That Furious.
Oh, okay.
And then I know Philly goes on at 12:30 with Bloomer.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
So
while I make some lunch.
That should be a good time with them.
Getting hungry like the wolf.
Man, yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's call it. I appreciate Larry. Thanks for coming through.
You know you were on, man. I just have to think. I was like, whoa, okay.
I keep telling you, get your
ID going. I know, man. I know, man. I know.
Stop telling me.
I keep telling you,
Larry. Did you see The Furious yet?
Did I see what?
The Furious.
No.
See if it's playing and go see it, man. If you like action movies, it is top tier.
I may check that one.
Like I said, I'm supposed to see it this time yesterday.
So good.
And I got the invite for the pool party. I was like, bet I'm coming. Bad enough.
Just don't do that in the pool, bro.
I've been working really hard weeks lately, and I've been just having an itch to get to the beach. Right? I'm like, I'm too damn close to the beach. I need to get some sand in my toes, get near the water, let the wind go through my hair and all that, right? And so finally I just said, fuck it, I'm going to the beach. So last Saturday, get to the beach with some friends. I'm told that there will be sunblock there waiting on me, right? Because I have also my nephew's graduation at my family's house in Victorville. So it's about 45 an hour for me during the thick of a Saturday. I think that was like a 2-hour drive from the beach. So I took my bike because I'm not driving through traffic. I'm cutting through traffic to get up there, right? So I only had myself on my bike. And so I just had a change of clothes that I stuffed in my vest. And so I get there, and guess what? Absolutely no sunblock. And I was out there for like 6, 7, almost 8 hours in the sun. Bald headed, all that. So I felt okay. That was Saturday. Sunday morning, I wake up looking like a goddamn lobster. See the tan lines?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The boy was dark as hell all through here. And then several days later, like my hairline here started to peel. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not too bad. And everything else was fine all throughout the week. Thursday or Friday, I feel like I got vitiligo, if y'all can see this.
Damn.
My whole shit is all over the place. I went to shave yesterday. I thought it was okay. I looked like I was one of the fucking Golden Lords from Meteor Man. Okay, I went to shave. My shit was blonde. That's how much fucking skin was coming off the top of my head.
Damn,
I looked like a goddamn lizard.
That not having sunscreen, it ain't no joke.
I showered for 30 minutes, and I felt like a fucking snake skin was left in the damn shower, and I'm still peeling all over the damn place. I went to the pool party. One of my club sisters, she was like,
"Oh wow!"
I used to skin off my face.
The lizard,
bro, it's disgusting. So,
man, I went to Hawaii for my sister's wedding, and the day we were leaving, we had like an evening flight. Checked out hotels, and me and my boy, it was my best friend. He was there with us. We were like, "Oh, let's go do some snorkeling." And we didn't put on no sunscreen, and the water's like crystal clear, and my back was toe up. I had to fly back, like whatever that long ass flight from Hawaii to Jersey was to New York.
Ooh, to Jersey, yeah,
and not being able to really lean back in the seat, and I had to like go like every hour or two, like go in the bathroom with my mom and like to put the shit on my back, the aloe. So I didn't want to like do it in the seat, everybody watching. It was bad, like having to like sleep sideways in your seat so your back don't touch. And he's bald, and his head was just jacked up. But I'm like, like that ain't no joke.
I was in the pool yesterday with sunglasses on and a bucket cap because I was like, I want my whole head covered. But like my eyebrows, I had to do this yesterday in the shower because I was flaking from here.
Damn.
Oh, see, I don't leave the house without wearing sunscreen ever.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was told
always,
I don't
every
either.
day I put on sunscreen. I'm like,
I
yep,
was
nope.
told. I specifically asked, yo, we got sunscreen, right? Oh yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I asked, I get there, yo, where the block at?
They bust out the Vaseline.
We forgot.
Vaseline to Crisco. Here's some Crisco. Just
yeah, right.
let your ass sizzle.
Might as well bake.
Oh, see, now that's some bullshit. Because Bakersfield, I learned about Bakersfield. My big brother, when he came from New York, first
Black
place he went to,
burn.
18, he went to Bakersfield. So we've got friends and family up there, right? We took a ride to Bakersfield one time, and in my helmet, I could feel my internal. That's the thing. When you ride, you can feel temperature drops, and like at night you can feel cold pockets. Like you can tell if 10 degrees just dropped out of nowhere, right? Like you feel it in your soul. So, but if it's hot, you feel the same thing. So I'm in my helmet, and I can feel my internal thermometer doing this. And you don't know how hot it is, but you know it's like, why is it so fucking hot, right? We get out there, it's 120 degrees in Bakersfield. It's so hot. The park, because clubs always do like a picnic during the day and then a dance at night. It's always the same format. When we got back to our bikes at the park, the asphalt had melted. Thank God nobody's bikes fell over, but our kickstands had slid into the asphalt. Like you had chunks of asphalt melted on your kickstand. Everybody's bikes had slid over. It was that hot. And then even when we went out that night, I think it was still 90 something degrees, with the sun well down. And so I can only admit, no, Bakersfield is, I mean, you expect that from Palm Springs or certain areas, but I didn't know Bakersfield got that hot, and it was stupid.
And they still have the what's it called, the National Training Center down there for the military. Bakersfield. Where? They used to call it NTC. It's a training field for the military.
Okay.
Huh. No, I'm asking, do they still have it down there? Is it still open?
That I don't know.
Oil.
I know there's
some kind of fever. I know they call it hay fever or something fever. Like they say there's something in the air. So people that live there, I guess there's some kind of something in the air that messes with people's lungs, and several people have died from it.
What?
So now the reason why I asked that, because I was in the military, before you get deployed up to like Middle East, they would send all the units to Bakersfield, NTC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's desert out there, number desert. So get you acclimated.
Acclimated?
Yeah, get you acclimated and adapted to going, to the Middle East. Because once
when I went to Saudi Arabia, they ain't acclimate shit other than give me like 20 shots.
Well, you get,
but it wasn't a combat situation at the time,
So that's one reason why I asked that.
I'm sure it is. I just I don't know that for certain, but I just know it's hot as hell out there. And I didn't realize Burbank got that hot either. Critical. That's crazy. And it's like we're on a bit of a heat wave. Like it's 88 degrees here right now. I know it was 90 something yesterday.
The same here. It's supposed to be that again.
Yeah, we were 97 yesterday.
It's a high of 92. It doesn't start cooling off till Wednesday. That's 88. By Saturday, it's 83. So it cools off by the weekend somewhat anyway. But yeah, so it's going to be a hot week.
Today's nice because it's going to be 80. And then Wednesday, it'll be 96.
I always love it when people are like, so Chris, what are your plans for the summer? I'm like, I hate the summer. I absolutely hate
the summer. You like the winter?
I like the fall.
Oh, okay. You like the in-between time.
More of the fall. I hate being hot because especially with my job, I'm in the elements. If it's cold, if it's raining, if it's hot, whatever it is, I'm in it. When you think about having to back up to a dock and stick your head out to see where you're going, and the heat is in your face or the cold is in your face. Well, Larry fucking knows. Like you already know that shit. You ever stuck your head out to a rain? You ever
see, I can't do humidity.
A rainstorm and that shit. I said, you ever had it where you stuck your head out and it's either raining or snowing and that's just smacking you in the face while you're trying to back up? You're like,
Humidity and me, we do not get along. Heat, I can do just fine. Dry heat, but humidity, nope. Keep it. Oh my goodness.
I had a big problem with the heat until I got sent to Iraq. After that, I ain't have a choice, man.
That was the only drawback. It rained the whole time we were in New Orleans, and it's fucked up part is you look outside, it looks like it should be cold because it's gloomy, it's raining, so it looks like it should be like 40, 50 degrees. No, you walk out, it's 75, 80 degrees plus humidity, and you're
that's
like,
the worst kind. That's worse. That humidity.
I don't miss the humidity.
It's just
from the East Coast.
That's worse, man.
And my mom's super bougie. Born and raised SoCal. Well, no, she was born in Mississippi, but she was raised in SoCal since she was like 3. So she does not do humidity well. So all the cousins and family, they just walk around in the rain, t-shirts and shit. And she,
they acclimated to,
yeah. So at some point, I was like, Mom, your hair's gonna get wet. Just let it go. What are you gonna do about it? Just we'll get it fixed when we get back home. Just enjoy the trip.
I didn't know. I had spent some time in DC. DC is like that, where it's one of the places where the humidity.
Now, luckily, I had the code. I had the code when I went in January, so I didn't have to.
I was gonna say, you were like, I'm going there in January. Like, you're what? That's.
You go to DC, man, in June, July, and August. Yeah. The humidity, man, it's like.
It's also terrible. Exactly. There are windows of time. It just drains.
As soon as you come outside, you just start sweating. It just drains you physically. You be like, damn.
Sucks all the energy right out of you. It's like, yeah, you now.
Here's a gold member that Gio and Doug was talking about. He's right there for you. Yeah, just my birthday just had to be in January, right? So
you're coming here in January. You're coming to the Northeast in January.
When I got off the plane. And I left 80 degrees in January, and that shit was 19. And that little crack when you step off the plane to get on, and that wind.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. I was like, the fuck was I thinking? But
you can dress for the cold. You can't dress for the heat. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, so the reverse was even worse because now I'm dressed for the cold, but then I set my ass off the plane and that heat hit your ass. And so now I'm in the I finally get back to the car and I'm in the parking lot trying to peel the fucking layers off and shit, right? Dying in the parking lot in front of the car. So, but it was a dope trip. So I can't complain. I was happy with it. But yeah, because for Star Wars Celebration, we had already planned to go to Paris. And it was cold, rainy type weather, right? So at no point in time did we think that we were going to add on Morocco to the trip. That was literally just a wing it, like, fuck it, over here, let's add this on. Get there, it's just the Saudi Arabia type weather, right? It's hot.
Hot as hell.
Now, luckily for me, I can put on something, like I can hike my legs up. My wife is in fucking sweats, basically, at the pool. With her fucking arms rolled up and her legs rolled up. she didn't pack bikinis or anything like that.
Oh, man.
And then we did go to the mall, but it's Ramadan. So by the time we get to the mall, nobody's there. Everything's fucking, like, you could walk in, but everything's locked up or some shops were open, but nobody was in there. It was just like. Oh.
I was there during Ramadan as well.
What we gotta do with this? Hey, Doug. Oh, my God. Shout out to Benny. Sucked that he was able to come hang out with us, but Angelo's on 9th, and I don't know what the hell Costa ordered. I think he put ketchup on that shit. I was like, whatever, you're a local, give me whatever he got. And that was one of the best Philly cheese sandwiches I've ever had. And we were sitting there eating it in the rain too. On top of that, yeah, it was a hell of a trip. Yeah, man, you never know. Northwest, the South. You never know what you're gonna get, but be ready when you get there. I can't believe we've been on for damn near 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm out. I gotta get some grub.
Let's go. Yeah, because
I had a bowl of grits for breakfast, man.
Doug, talking about filling the cheesesteaks. Now my stomach's starting to touch my back.
Yeah, I gotta get my ribs. My barbecue ribs.
Oh man, you making them?
Yeah. No, but there's a place I go to. It's a brewery right down the street from my house. And
nice.
There's a barbecue restaurant in the brewery, and they make the best ribs. And so I'll get like a half rack of their ribs.
I got to get Boston on my list, and so I need to get with you and let me know when the best time to get down there is.
Well, certainly not
It'll be January, and clearly it's not summertime.
Don't come in January. No,
I'm definitely not coming in January. That shit, man.
We'll come in October and we'll see. We'll go to Salem. How about that?
Whoa. I ain't doing that shit either. No,
come on,
we're black. We don't do that.
We'll be fine.
I don't need to go nowhere where they trying to string my ass up.
No. You're not a witch.
Oh, warlocks and witches.
We burned witches in the Boston Common than we did in Salem.
Oh my goodness!
They do reenactments
of burning witches.
Yeah. I thought that's what you were saying. No, okay.
Oh no, but we did burn a lot of witches.
I don't know if this
back in the day. Yeah.
This bad boy right here.
Oh, that's right. We didn't release.
Oh, that's the man bat. Oh, okay.
It's the wings. Oh, yeah, the wings just curl around. Okay, I got it.
That lights up too, doesn't it?
Make them bigger. Yeah, there you go.
Embiggen.
Yeah, embiggen.
That's tight.
That's a beast right there. So
yeah, that's
literally
tight.
Happy to finally have it in stock. It's funny because I know I have three. I have 3 pieces with Marcos. And so,
nice.
It was this and Cyclops, and Critical can attest. I didn't even have an inkling to worry about ordering that Cyclops until we were at Sideshow and I saw that glowing light coming out that room down the hallway. I walked around it and saw that beam of light. I was like, I gotta have one. So I ordered. So I had this Cyclops and that new Killer Croc. I have 3 of those in order. So. So I'm just making payments to, just for whatever with Marcos and his deal he gave me. And then next thing I know, I get a notification talking about a piece was on the way. I was like, "Oh, okay, good to know." So yeah, I got this Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. So it's been in the garage ever since. And I'm just waiting until I can get home and get it unboxed. And so Miguel was like, "Live unboxing, do your show." I was like, yeah, you're right. I probably should do that on the show because I was really just ready to pull it out in the garage and put it together. So,
wait, you did an unboxing without a scotch?
I don't think I've ever done an unboxing with alcohol involved. I witnessed, and I don't even know if that's still on his channel or not. But if you can find when Payne unboxed his Sideshow, his Hot Toys tumbler while drunk.
Yeah, no. You don't want to do it drunk, but you just want to like.
He was drunk. He was drunk.
Put on some music. You like get a glass of something nice. Sip it, putting it together.
Critical. Let me know next time we can set one of those trips up because that was a hell of a day. I had a great time. He was fumbling. He was stumbling.
Nope. You don't do it drunk.
It was.
Wow. Yeah, he used
parts.
to do a couple streams drunk.
That was one of the funniest streams, and I was at work, so I was stuck in the truck, and it was one of them days like you didn't want to be stuck in the truck. I damn near laughed myself to sleep that night. That shit was so funny. It was hilarious. His wife came in yelling at him.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was a time.
Got to see some domestic abuse live on the screen.
I don't bring any alcohol in when I'm unboxing in my stash.
Yeah, that some things in alcohol don't. I can remember, I was in a band and we were practicing and coming up with new songs and we were drunk. And normally we would do this and then, we go back to somebody's crib and we listen to the tapes. And we did it the next day and that shit was straight garbage.
Yeah.
And we thought it was great at the time. But it was bad.
You have some edibles. You're like, this is the best idea ever. The next day, like, what? It makes no sense. But at the time, like, we're geniuses. It's like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
See, that's how you do it. You drink, you enjoy the piece and have a drink after the fact. Yeah, that's
there you go. Have some Hennessy. Sit back, some Hennessy, and enjoy your piece. Enjoy your collection room. Put on a smoking jacket.
I'm gonna close on this. If you haven't tried it before, Hennessy and lemonade. Give it a try. It doesn't sound like it would be a mix at all.
He's a witch. Burn him.
Yeah. Vodka and pickle juice.
Burn me at the Put some Hennessy and lemonade.
You can only drink Henny one way, Cal. That's on the rocks.
No.
That's on the rocks.
Put some lemonade on that, and
hey, you never know.
Tell me thank you later. I promise
until you try something, because I used to drink kamikazes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my band member, the drummer, one day, you know, he's taking the order. And I'm like, yeah, get me one of them. And he has his with olives in it, which is weird, but it tastes so good. And I've been out and I ordered at a bar, and they always give me the "what's wrong with you" look when I'm like, yeah, let me the kamikaze with some olives in it.
Like, where you from, man?
Exactly.
You didn't order like a white Russian or like, can you put some olives in that? But like, that's like your opinion, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like your opinion, man.
That's the movie.
With that being said,
I can't mix,
let's get up.
Liquor with dairy. That is just
Nor
wrong
should you.
to me. All right, fellas.
Hey, everybody.
All right, gentlemen.
Appreciate you guys coming through as
Nice
always.
seeing
Had a good
everybody.
time.
Next time we discuss movies, it's The Furious.
Yeah, Furious will definitely have to be on that list. And what was the other one we said earlier? There was another one, wasn't there?
Well, Leviticus, Tuner.
Leviticus.
It was some. I'm sure they'll come back to me. But yeah, until next time, fellas. Appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out at the Players Club.
All right.
Peace.
Everybody have a good night. Peace.